All right. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad that you welcome me, Zach.
I do welcome you. I
Thank
welcome
you.
you with open arms and an open mouth
Fine.
full of
Oh,
spit.
well, I guess this is just how we begin now.
This is just
Uh,
how we're starting.
spitting into one another's mouths.
Yes. I don't know what you expected, but this is exactly what's happening.
My God,
We're
dude.
yeah.
So are you? You are feeling better, right?
I
I
am
want to make sure because
yes. No, I am
okay,
like I am actually feeling better. I just I sound like I
okay.
smoked a few packs this morning.
You
Uh
don't quite sound that bad, but your voice is a little on the rough side, but
yeah.
you sound just fine.
Well,
I
thank
just
you.
want when you said you were sick and like you did not have a great time this weekend. I just wanted to make sure that if you're gonna stream today, that you're actually feeling up to it because don't want you to be suffering on stream in a way that makes the stream suffer.
Yeah, no, no, no. I'm chilling. It's just like I have like my sinuses are full of pressure and I'm a little bit clogged up in the ears, but I'm good. I can talk. I've got energy to stream, but I don't have energy to do much else.
So, so what you're saying is you have that you're okay to suffer but in a way that will not make the stream suffer.
I can have a little bit of suffering as a treat.
Okay, good. Then
Yeah.
yeah, there's always going to be some suffering with you. It's that's just a matter of course here.
It's literally just like my modus operandi, yeah. We're going to suffer. Anyways, we're coming back to you with some Knights of the Old Republic because I love this game.
And
Uh
we're finally getting ready to go to our next planet that is not the tutorial planet and not the getting acquainted with the quest planet, which would be Dantooine, right? So now we're
yes.
actually ready to get into the meat of this game.
Yes, the meat of
Awesome.
the game.
And
Correct.
potatoes. Well, I'm
Yes.
definitely ready, and I believe
Good.
we established that our first planet was going to be Tatooine.
Yeah. Tatooine.
Awesome. Yes.
I'm just double
Also,
checking all of the settings real quick. I'm sorry.
clearly, someone needed to be there in the room with Lucas when he was coming up with like various names for places because he's he was running out of ideas there with Dantooine and Tatooine, like
He was running out of
almost
ideas
exactly
in
the
the
same
first
word.
fucking movie.
Exactly. Like already it's just like, guys, I'm having trouble just like inventing my world here. Can someone help me out? And
ah. We're
turn off
fine.
my phone's buzzer.
Uh,
Shut the fuck up.
so I did a little bit of gambling. I made a few thousand, but that's not a whole lot of money. We need to make more money. We need to go back to Yavin to buy some of the cool shit. Um,
I also, yeah, don't try to pretend that your off-screen gambling was, done on your own time. It was done just before we streamed.
yeah, I'm not gonna make any pretext about that. No, 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 absolutely. I fucked up, but whatever. Hold on. Let me go double
Well,
check
technically your
the.
body fucked up, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's all right.
I need to go check the state of mission real quick to double check
The
her
state of
her
Michigan.
her story
Hey there.
quest. So wait.
Don't worry.
Okay, we're good. That
Okay.
line tells us that we're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go.
She's not gonna whine and complain to us too much for right now.
Hold on. We,
Hold on.
Jared, you're gonna hate me. We're gonna go back to Dantooine just for a second to trigger something. Just to trigger something.
God damn it.
And that
God
some
damn it, dude.
and that something is you. I hope you feel triggered.
I am so fucking triggered right now. I can't even see, like, all I see is red.
Yes. Okay. Whatever. We're flying back to the planet. We arrive on Dantooine. Good.
Was there supposed to be a
Okay.
cutscene there? Because it was all black.
I know. Well, Jared, you can't see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's supposed to be a cutscene there. Let me do this. Okay. We need you. And no, not you. Actually, so there's no.
Are there any characters that are kind of just in the middle? They're not dark, not light, but just middling.
The droid, T3.
Well, the droid doesn't really count, does it? Like I would think that the droid would not be on the spectrum at all because it's a
Hey,
droid.
wait a second. You can't say that.
Why not? What did I say?
No, it
You
does. It
trying to
does count.
cancel me, Zach?
Yes. Wait. Yes, I did it.
You can't cancel me.
Misha,
Okay.
is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your
Uh-oh.
brother back on the terrace. Lena, what are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Misha, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off. Misha, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Her brother. She gets a little worked up when it comes to her brother.
I know,
mean, that's
dude.
accurate.
Do we want to like defend Mission like a white knight, or do we want to
Well,
be honest?
I get bad vibes from this woman, but
Well,
I
so
mean,
this
like,
is Lena. This is the.
Mission,
This is
yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Can you stop walking in between us? Goddamn, it's so fucking rude. And but like the mission's still like immature and annoying.
So you choose.
Is there a way to like ruin our relationship with Mission depending on like what choices we make?
Not here. I don't think.
Let's be cautious for the moment with dealing with this new person, so we'll go with 2. I think.
We'll do it too. Okay.
Yeah, I know how she feels. Griff can be pretty frustrating. I guess that's why Mission didn't want to come with us when we left Terrace. You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind. Is that what the hut spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me he didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. He said we'd come back and get you after we struck the bridge on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
Oh boy.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
I feel like at least I, in this situation, do not have enough information to know what's really happening, because I have a sister here who definitely could be, correct, but she also could just be completely blinded by her image of her brother.
Yeah.
Rather than who he actually is, and again, like obviously you know the whole situation, I know, but then Lena could just be, could actually just be like level here, or she's just being manipulative and untruthful. So like I don't know. I don't feel I have enough information to know like what's actually happening. So I would need to also like have the brother here to corroborate things. Otherwise, our Jedi powers are not sufficient to deduce the situation.
Right. Yeah. So do you think that we should like be more on the defensive of Mission, or should we be more like, hey, Mission, maybe you're wrong?
Maybe your brother isn't the man you thought isn't the man you thought he was. Maybe he thought you were better off on Terrace Mission. Maybe why should we believe you, Lena?
Alright, why should we believe you, Lena?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding it back. He said he was looking to blame people for his own problems. That's why he ran. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
I mean that is plausible. That's like the problem is like it sounds like a plausible explanation, but I don't know if it's true.
Right. I'm thinking 2 or 3. Either I'd like to hear Griff's side of things, or where is Griff now? What do you feel?
I mean, I'd like to ask both, but as like a kind of overall conclusion to like my assessment, I would have to go with 2.
All right,
Just
I'd like to hear.
I'd have to hear his side before I pass a judgment.
Very well.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. As far as
Well,
I'm
there we're
concerned,
going.
he's out of my life forever.
Yep.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table dancing, brother stealing home wrecker.
Damn.
I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
There we go.
Well, we're on our way to Tatooine, so
Yes, we
let's
are.
go. And who knows, maybe we'll bump into this brother. Also, anyone with the name Griff can't be like, a good person.
Hey. You remember
I'm
that?
mostly memeing.
Hey,
mostly.
hey, I had a cousin Griff. Remember,
well,
remember winter formal your senior year?
No.
Oh, okay. So I went with Nick.
Yes,
and
I
remember
I
that
do.
whole thing.
Where you and Nick went together?
No. It was I went with like that. Her name was Molly. I don't know if you remember the horse girl.
No.
And okay, well we ended up going together, and like I took her home, and at 3 in the morning she gave me a call and broke up with me because she was like, "Oh,
That sounds vaguely familiar.
you're just too good for me." And then I learned 15 minutes later that my cousin had died. My cousin's name was Griff.
Wait. Are those related or just like
No, they just happened. They just
happened.
happened at the same time.
Oh damn! What a double whammy there. Also,
Yeah.
what the fuck is I'm breaking up with you because you're too good for me.
That's some high school bullshit, is what it is, Jared.
I'm confused.
Hold on.
People
Are
can
the
be so
worst.
immature.
I know people are the worst.
I was gonna say no. I didn't say worse. I said immature, like being concrete here. Like, what is my criticism? Why are we talking to him? We don't need to talk to
How
this
can I
idiot. We
help?
already did.
I just want to double check.
Let's move on.
Oh, here we go. Well, Bastila wants to talk to us. You have something you want to ask me? I was like, I know there's something. Yeah.
I do. How did you know?
I know everything.
Your face is all scrunched up. Educated guess from the way you keep staring.
I'm a Jedi. I am far too disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
No, I doubt it. No, this is when you break the fourth wall. Like, actually, no, because it was in one of your dialogue options.
It was actually your dialogue tree, Bastila. I'm sorry to tell you.
You're a video game character. You're not real.
What do you mean the bond we share? What do you think?
I kind of just want to say 3. I doubt it.
I'll slap her with a hard maybe.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me.
Okay.
A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
That is a fair criticism, a fair point.
Right.
What do you think I should do? Or I don't think mastering my emotions is necessary. But that's also like part of the issue is like the way like the anti-emotional dimension of like Jedi training is like what produces Sith.
Exactly.
Like
because
it's
they
it's
neuter.
one of the main.
It's because they neuter themselves of emotion as opposed to learning how to like deal with them.
Yeah, like because like as has been pointed out many times, at least with like Anakin, was that he wouldn't have fallen to the dark side had he had had there not been a prescription against there being like romantic relationships.
Yep.
So the anti-romance element of things, and then also the fact that he could not have any kind of like emotional support network to help him work through his feelings of having lost his mother and the fear like all of his fears are wrapped up in attachment issues and fear of abandonment.
Yeah.
and he didn't have like someone to give him that kind of therapy. It's like rather than suppressing emotions, um why not like learn to better manage them? And like in particular, I've actually seen like critiques levied at Lucas specifically in this regard, because Lucas tried like it's no secret that Lucas tried to draw from like Buddhism in
Yeah.
his creation of the Jedi, but
Yeah.
like as there are basically no Buddhist like or sects or like traditions that say that one should not feel. That is not like
Right.
part of it.
Yeah.
But like when you have old boomer white man who doesn't understand much of anything,
Yeah.
let alone other cultures, then tries to like look at, oh, look at these serene monks in meditation. Clearly they have mastery over their like feelings or whatever. Like just it's part of the orientalization of Buddhism. So
Yeah.
it makes sense that that would be his perception, but it actually does a disservice to anyone who then sees the Jedi and is like, oh, this must be like, and then knows already like the influence from Asian traditions and thinks, oh, this must be in some way representative. Like, no, it's not representative. Like
No,
the
it's an amalgamation. It's a bastardization of it.
well, it's yes, but then also just an incoherent mixing of different orientalized versions of other cultures, and so. But if we put the real world considerations aside and look just at like the Jedi Order
Mm.
on its own terms in its own world, like this is like one of the fundamental flaws of how this particular order works, is that
Yeah.
it is it's anti-human, or like anti just being, like, because obviously there's
Yeah.
more than just humans here, but like it's anti like emotions and being able to learn to work through emotions rather than to rather than working through emotions, instead just bury them, pretend they're not there, like
Yeah.
overcome them in some way. But
Right.
that doesn't produce anything but negative effects.
Correct.
uh of course there are going to be like some people who are just like Palpatine, who uh are evil and know they're evil and are just enjoying being evil.
Yeah.
There are those guys, but like the majority of the Sith, and like even it looked like Juhani as well, who like uh fell to the dark side there for a bit. Like she was also going through emotional like turmoil and trauma. Like it
Yeah.
seems like the people who are aside from like the Palpatines, more or less, like the real like Dark Lords who are like malicious and are trying to bring others down, like those who
Yeah.
just end up happening to slip into the darkness.
Yeah.
uh it seems to generally be a consequence of them not knowing how to deal with their emotions. When you have volatile people like who have access to magic fucking powers
Yep.
and don't know how to control themselves, that's a dangerous combination.
Yep. Correct.
So yeah, this thing, like, I am far too disciplined to show my emotions, like that's what creates Sith right there. Like
Yeah.
it's the mastery of emotions. Yeah, like I don't think mastery of my emotion. Well, but also what would define mastery? Like mastery is like suppressing them and like pretending like they don't exist, or just learning how to cope with them.
I would wager that it's
Like
the former and not the latter. I would wager that it's like
yeah.
you're just like ignoring them and like letting them pass rather than being able to like confront them and like be able to
Mhm.
actually cope with them.
You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. I would say with two, like I don't think that's necessary or in any way desirable.
Yeah, I have terrible news for you. I'm pretty sure that's the
That's
dark
not,
side option.
of course that's because
Of
within
course,
the
it's the dark
universe
side
that
option. Yeah.
realistically it's not. But
And that's the thing, right? Like
it's not the Jedi option is
it's
what
not
it
the
is.
Jedi
It's
option.
not.
Yeah.
It's not the Jedi option,
But I'm
and the Jedi are so dogmatic that if you're a Force user and you're not one of them, then you must either be dark side or you are tantamount to dark side.
I'm willing to hit 2 though, because I don't think I've ever heard this one. I don't think mastering my emotions is necessary.
No, self-control is a maxim for all Jedi. It's what gives us the strength to resist the dark side. All who have fallen
it,
from our
though?
order have shown a flagrant disregard for such control. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We
Jesus.
must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
And see, like, this is where I remember reading before about when it came to like different Force users and their perspective on the Force, is that
Mhm.
I remember reading somewhere in just like the lore that among some Force users they don't perceive there being a light versus a dark side. There is just the Force, and that
Yeah.
what the Jedi perceive as the dark side is actually just the darkness within them.
Yeah.
Like it's
Which-
just the Force. It's the Force, or it's their own corruption, which is now being manifested in a Force, like, or through the Force that they use. So it's-
Exactly. Which is why, like, when you give into those impulses, you fall to the dark side, simply because you're basically like exerting yourself onto the natural force within you.
Yeah, so that in that respect, then there is no external dark side. The dark side is just you succumbing to your own like worst impulses, or losing
Right.
control over yourself. And
Yeah.
especially I think that there's a good case to be made for that, especially just seeing the way that like the Anakin fell to the dark side, where that he tried for years and years to deal with on his own with his psychological traumas and insecurities, until finally, like, after enough manipulation from somebody who was trying to turn him into a weapon, uh, got him to give in to everything that he had feared. And like Yoda is correct about one thing, that fear is a toxic, like, dangerous thing.
Yep.
When people are afraid, they are willing and able to do many kinds of horrible things. And
Yeah.
like fear is what drove him to become Darth Vader.
Yep.
So that in that way, then he didn't turn to the dark side of the Force. That he became darkness.
He just succumbed to what was already inside.
Yeah, like he did not actually, and he just stuffed the monster in the closet long enough that it got angry and burst out, rather than learning to actually manage and cope with it, which is the healthy thing to do, rather than just, no, there is no emotion, there is only peace. Yeah, like if you just tell yourself that over and over again, like, that isn't gonna make the thing that you're afraid of, like, deep inside you, go away.
Right. Right. Exactly.
So yeah, like these Jedi have a very unhealthy relationship with emotions and what they perceive to be the darkness, and like the fact that they all say, like, all perceive like the dark side as being like a constant threat, and like
Yeah.
the specter that looms over them is equally just as, like, kind of toxic, where like it could happen to you if you're not careful, then you will fall. It's like, well, that doesn't, like, inspire me with any confidence, or like,
Right. It's like someone just fucked or what?
like, but what if I feel like these negative emotions, like, surging, like, how am I supposed to, like, cope with that? Like, the Jedi way, because it's now moralized, it's like, oh, now you're falling to the dark side, like, rather than it just being like, oh, you just need some therapy, dude, just let's talk this shit out. So it's
Right.
the relationship they have with just being an emotional being is rather unhealthy and toxic, and it's what produces Sith. They would not have this kind of problem if it weren't for these ideas of theirs.
Yes. Correct.
Bah! Something needs to be done about the Jedi. Oh wait, someone already did.
Fun fact: that wasn't the first Jedi purge, but we'll get into that.
That I do remember you mentioning too. There have been multiple Jedi purges. Master Skywalker. There are too many of them.
What are we going to do? All right.
Fun fact: Anakin only killed those younglings because he called him Master Skywalker, and he wasn't a master, and it triggered him.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
All right.
This is outrageous.
It's unfair.
How can you be a Sith Lord and not have legs? I love that YouTube. Anyway, I will try. Why are you so upset? I don't need you harassing me, which is like the bad answer.
That's the number 3 is the bad answer, because that's the shutting her down answer.
Okay, how about 2? Why are you so upset?
Yeah, why are you getting so upset?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned for you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
So this is all about you
Right.
then.
I mean,
For our
well,
mission.
that's the thing. It's
And
like
our
it
mission.
works. It's like that's the thing. It's like it works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong, right?
Excuse me. I really wish they had named that character something other than Mission, by the way. Just like...
Yeah, don't worry. The naming conventions only get worse.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I would go 2. I won't do anything to hurt you. No, 2.
Yeah. It's like you can help me stay
Or the 3.
strong.
So you're only worried about yourself. That selfishness
a
sounds
very.
like Sith talk.
I was gonna say that's a very self-report sort of answer. Yeah, you can help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will appreciate any help you
Need
could
your
offer.
help.
I'll just say
Yeah,
I'll appreciate it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Whatever. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Great. Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
She's in the other room. We'll go right over to her.
All right. Now we can go do the thing. Are you ready?
I wasn't expecting this to be the time where I finally started getting into my critiques of the Jedi, but
It happens early, dude. It fucking happens. Like, oh, good.
My
Yep.
my
Getting a little bit
dreams.
of a dream. You can't see it, but I'll describe it to you.
I did see the tossing and turning, but no, I didn't.
It's in a cave. There's a bunch of statues that are scattered around. That's it.
Oh, okay.
It's
Helpful.
in a cave. Yes.
God
There
damn,
we go.
dude,
We are now landing on
Something is really
Tatooine.
wrong with my browser. I don't know why, and I just
I'm sorry.
can't fucking get Twitch to run the stream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Force
so
is giving us
annoying.
a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both.
Yeah.
Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
What are you doing to sand? Say that again.
Sand?
And you're blowing
Sand
it?
is sand is a trigger word in the Star Wars universe. Doesn't matter what time period, it's always a trigger word.
Right.
Oh boy. Anyway.
No wonder. I think 1 or 2. Like 2 is a very interesting hypothesis. Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
It looked like it was some kind of cave. Well, I mean, I didn't see it, so I wouldn't know.
It
Maybe
was.
Tatooine wasn't always a desert. I'm curious. What about number 2?
All right.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yep. All right.
Awesome.
And we are good. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So let's go out. Let's take. Hold on. I got it. Oh fucking goddamn it. Bastila for sure, and then I kind of want to take Juhani. What do you think?
Sure. We'll just go take our Jedi crew here.
Yeah. And hit okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer.
Jesus.
Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
$100
Alright,
just to dock.
what do I get for my
This-
100 credits?
This sounds like extortion.
Of course it is.
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Yeah, like we are the only option. Therefore, there is no competition. We can make any demands that we want.
So,
I see
I
what these
mean-
people are about.
yeah.
I don't need to pay the fee. Fine, I'll pay. Just want information about the planet. And what if I don't have the money?
What if I refuse? So the easiest thing to do would just be like, alright, fucking whatever, I'll pay the money. Which they'll never bother you again, which is fine.
Okay,
It's
fine,
only
just-
$100.
Fine.
I don't
do it,
want to. I don't
whatever.
want to.
Pay
I don't
the
want to participate.
gangsters.
I don't want to participate in capitalism, but fine.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return.
Right.
Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
That's none of your business. So it's business.
I think
Oh,
3 is
shit.
right because that'll lead us to like the right direction. Like I'm looking for very specific things.
I'm done with you. Stay out of my business. I'll need good paying work. Give me some background. Actually, I need to get going.
What do you think, Jared?
Fine, 3.
3.
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
No.
I mean,
2.
yeah, old
Eh,
things.
It will be old. We're not lying. We're just
It's
not being clear. We're being
it's true.
vague.
It's true.
You a digger?
Whoa.
I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Okay. Also, this
Alright.
voice actor like does not match like the face of
No,
this person.
not at all.
Like
It's very
sounds so
funny.
much older.
It also sounds really bored.
Should we just head out?
We can. I mean, there's stuff to do, but we can like always find it. Like I know where to go for curious.
Okay.
So yeah, I need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Good.
Yes, I'm here.
Shit. Hold on.
God damn it, dude. Are you ever gonna not do that?
No, I fucking suck because I'm so used to tab being the menu.
Is there no way to change the keybinds?
There are, but
Then just do it.
no, I'm good.
Okay, then just keep making the same like error over and over.
I'm gonna. All right, let's. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested.
What shipment?
Yeah, what shipment? Well, let me see. Docking Bay 32 check. Crate 42B7 check. Manifest list lifeform Gizka. Everything seems to be in order.
No. Did you say Gizka?
Excuse me, did
I
you
want
say...
it off.
What it off now?
What is a Gizka?
It says right here, the manifest the order creative Gizka to be delivered to Docking Bay 32. That's right here. Now all I need is your thumbprint for the... Wait a second, where did that data pet go? Nothing is ever organized around here. At any rate, the Gizker are yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once he put it in your hold. Some of the critters might have gotten loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Bye.
What the fuck? You just dumped some shit on our ship?
Yeah, do you want to go see?
Yes. What? Literally just like put like a Trojan horse on our ship.
Yeah, here you get to see what it is. It's Gizka,
What?
dude.
There's some critters in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
they're little critters.
confused
Here, you
and
see.
concerns. Can we? Kill them.
You
Kill
can
it.
pick it up, and it just
No.
it wriggles from your grasp and flops. It looks at you curiously. Pet it.
Why is it here?
You scratch the little critter behind its nubs that pass for ears. So we now have these on our ship.
And how do we get rid of them?
We could go around and kill all of them. We could also buy a. We could buy like poison.
Are they harmful?
The Gizka? No, not at all.
Then why are they? Well, why did they drop them off here?
Because they fucked up the thing. It was like it was meant to go to somebody else.
Oh yeah, it's one of these creatures. It's just like it does not have a head. It's just the body and the face.
Yeah. Anyways, we now have Gizka on our ship. Good times.
Yeah, I don't particularly like it, but if they're not harmful, then I'm not sure I can justify killing them.
Yeah, they're not harmful. They don't do anything. They're just there to be like, oh no, critters. Like critters. How will you deal with them? Will you just sigh, live and let live, or will you be an evil maniac and slaughter them all?
Is
Listen,
there a
the light
consequence
side.
for killing them all?
Yes, you get dark side points.
Oh.
Business is
Well,
up a little, so leave me to my work.
All right.
You're
Well,
just
this guy-
standing there, dude. You're not working. Also,
Yeah, this
oh,
guy
that's
has
right.
some.
I forgot. It's like two organisms in one, and only one of them talks.
Yeah.
It's so weird. But this is the Zerka Corporation. That's where we heard about the about Mission's brother.
Yeah.
So we need to find that bastard and
Mhm.
show him what for.
Yep.
And by
Yes,
that I
sir.
mean talk to him reasonably until I have any reason to conclude that he's not reasonable and deserving of a good dick slapping.
Right. Exactly.
The crate dragons of Tatooine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
What
talked
are
about the crate
those?
dragons. Remember?
That sounds vaguely familiar, but I do not recall.
They're large.
Specifically.
They're large beings.
Dragons.
They're dragons. Yeah. What is it? It's dragons. They live in the Dune Sea. We're on Tatooine. We're gonna go to the Dune Sea.
Exit to Anchorhead.
Anchorhead. That's the city we're in.
Exit to Anchorage. We're in Alaska
Anchorage. Yep. So there's a whole lot of like randos that we can just see. Here's this thing. Which is
now.
cool.
Hello, large Ronto.
Ronto. Okay, let's save.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing.
This auto-activated, by the way.
I figured. What do you need? I'm Runa.
I'm gonna come. I'll help if I can.
I should have just known that you were gonna say it anyway every single time, so we might as well just gone with it. I'm gonna come. We'll do that next time, okay? How about that?
Oh, for the next game?
Yes, we'll do gonna come next time.
All right.
What do you doesn't
need?
satisfy you? Okay, then we won't do it.
Listen, I'm in no position to be excited about things. I'm on Tatooine, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Except from what I remember, aren't like most people on Tatooine pretty much coded just to be like shady and burglars, and even like the nice ones are actually not good.
Not really.
Okay, because like that's kind of what I remember. And so like, are we just being like lured into a trap here?
No, we're not. Uh,
Why do you need the
why
money?
do you need?
What is the raid plate?
That's what she's offering to sell us.
And what is a raid plate? I don't
All right,
understand what that is.
let's ask.
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
All right.
Uh-huh. And so we know he's dead?
Yeah.
Hmm. I have to go goodbye. Let's go back to my other... Let's go back to, wait. Oh, what... Talk about what to do with this plate? What do
Yeah.
you,
Because she wants to sell it, right? So we could offer to buy it, I think.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Will you buy it?
Yeah.
I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
So much. That'll allow us 5 times registration. Perhaps I'll buy it from you. I can't buy it. I think I'll just take it from you. What can we do with it, or do we not know that yet?
So we can sell it to the Hunter's Lodge, but we don't. Well, so let's do that. I think the best thing to do right now is to take it and sell it for her. That gives us the option of giving her the money that she needs, or potentially doing other things with it. I believe that's the best option is too.
Let's just buy it then.
You want to just buy it?
Yeah, let's just buy it.
Okay.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
I persuade you to be cheaper. I'll pay that and an extra 200. Good luck. That's like the really nice one. The really nice option, I'm guessing.
We have the money for it. We get decked out with light side points.
I mean, we're already pretty decked out with light side points.
More, Jared.
Is there like... I need more.
More.
Will this be the end of this quest, or will there be more with this?
There's gonna be a little bit more, so we can...
Well, if we be nicer to her, will that like improve things in the future?
Yes.
Okay, then let's be nicer and give her that and a little extra.
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
This is how we Jedi should always act. With honor.
Yes.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Bye.
Us, and then here's picture of door. Who's us? I don't get who she's referring to.
Us being her and her family, I believe.
Oh.
Okay, so good news.
She mentioned her family, or she just mentioned her husband?
She has children, I believe. So let's do this. Let's add mission. Because we're...
Yes? What?
God
We're
damn
about
it.
to meet her brother. We're about to meet her brother.
Well, we're going into the Zerka.
Just change the fucking keybind so that menu is tab.
No, it's fine.
Dude, do it.
So we're going into the Zerka offices, right? And if I remember correctly, Griff was with Zerka, right? So we can find potentially what happened. You'll be hearing about this Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. Whoa. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. To be silent.
What's going on?
Jesus.
It's pronounced Cretan. What's going on here? Who are you?
I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they will even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Alright, bye.
Breach, brother.
RC, see you later, I guess.
Okay.
Alright,
Who are
ma'am.
these people? Protocol officer?
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Right. I'm looking for a miner named Griff. You could just be
We could just-
very blunt about it. Right?
Yeah, just open with that.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
That sounds shady. If there wasn't, if she was telling the truth, she would have just been like, doesn't sound familiar.
Exactly.
But she gave too much of a
There's too much
response.
information.
Can we use the Force
We
on her
could.
weak mind?
We
Do it.
could. You want to? I mean, we could also
Yes.
just regular persuade, but okay.
Let's do Force persuade. Just
Alright.
come on. You can
You
tell
wanna
me.
tell me about Griff?
Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
I'm forgetting. With Force persuade, does that in any way work like friends or other kinds of like enchantment, not divination, enchantment spells and like D&D where like they, after the effect is over, they know what you did?
No.
No, so they don't.
No.
They don't realize that. So she does. She will not realize that we influenced her.
No.
Okay, that's good. I just want to know if there's like any consequences after, like, oh, well, like she like comes back to like herself, and be like, what did you do? You Jedi scum. And I don't
No,
know,
it doesn't.
like,
It doesn't work like that. It's just very much just like, you're gonna tell me what you know, and then they tell you what they know, and then they don't even. They think that it was their idea, sort of a deal.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds. Wait. So you fired him, or oh?
I mean,
I'll just say yeah. Like that sounds like him. I'll
That's
just
the
say
one.
that maybe.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he hadn't been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
Gaslight Geek, Girl Boss. Thank you.
yes, sir.
Thank you, Harrison. Yeah, you mean he's dead?
You mean he's dead?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
Of course. So your workers are expendable. Of course they are.
So your
It's
workers are
fucking
expendable,
capitalism.
right? Yeah. Tell me more about your expendable workers.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
I won't tell anyone.
Is there some type of reward for saving him, maybe?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
All right.
Ugh.
Let me ask you about something else then, I
bureaucratic
guess.
bullshit.
Right? Also, yeah, Sand People.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Right.
Hunting licenses, about the corporation, anything out of the ordinary happen? 3.
3.
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
What?
What? Anger the participants? What do you mean? The participants are those being bombed, like glassed from orbital bombardment, like space, and the other participants are the Sith and like their fleet. So we don't want to anger. We don't want to offend the What do you mean here? There are good people on both sides. Both sides here.
What terrible wording.
This
No,
sounds this sounds like
look at
some
look at number 2. Look at the response 2.
as I would mistakenly associate with the losing side. Like this sounds like some like bullshit centrism here.
Right?
Exactly what you'd expect of libs. My God.
All right.
Yeah, 2.
No desire to mistakenly associate with the losing side, huh?
Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary.
Okay.
I won't.
What
I'm
about
gonna
anything?
give every fucking perspective I have, and you're gonna like it.
What about anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Okay, let's go back.
Well, that's
to
the second time a Jawa has been referenced, so I think that's the game is pushing us in that direction.
Yeah.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
All right.
I don't think we have any more. Like she already said, they're not giving out hunting licenses or hiring for the corporation. So let's just get out of here.
Okay.
Unless there's something else.
Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
I mean, yeah, but it's also very fun to
All
watch you
right,
struggle.
mission. Shut up. Also, Mission, when you talk to her, be like,
Don't you believe a word of what Zerka said in there? There's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They're just lazy.
what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Whose side, alien?
Zerka miners have been attacked by the Sand People, so the company Zerka wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it? The Sand People aren't animals. I've watched them. They're intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead.
No, do not. Some people have attacked the settlers. Yes, we must protect our settler colonists. I'm guessing the Tusken Raiders. Like, do they have a proper name?
Tusken Raiders.
That is like their native term or something. Like, or is that just like another term that?
Hold on, I'm
settlers
looking
call
it up.
them?
I don't know it off the
To
top
the
of my head.
wiki!
I'm literally going to look it up right now just for you.
Because I'm guessing that all of the aliens that like live on Tatooine that like we're familiar with are all settler colonists.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm skimming it real quick.
He's skimming the internet.
I am. History. No. Wait, am I on canon?
Don't
No,
make me
go to
look-
Legends.
I'll
Don't
look
show
it up
me the
myself.
I'm looking. Shut up. No, stop. Don't look. Don't look. Stop. Stop.
Star
Stop.
Wars
Stop. Jared, no.
Sand People. Too late. Tuskens?
Tuskens,
Just-
Gorfa, Kumunga.
I'm looking at the Star Wars fandom wiki.
I'm also Wikipedia, right?
No, it doesn't say Wikipedia. It just says fandom, StarWarsFandom.com. But yeah, it just says Tusken Raiders, Sand People, or Tuskens. So, and it just says that they are indigenous to the desert, or indigenous to the desert planet. So like, okay, so or just to the desert. Well, in any case, it sounds like they're they're actually native and not settlers like the humans and other peoples of this planet here.
Yeah.
All right. So basically they're indigenous people who don't like aliens showing up and settling their world without permission.
Yes. So,
Fun.
which one? One or two? What do you think?
Why? Why would you know any better?
All right.
Let's go with that one.
Why would you know any better? Perhaps I'm no expert at diplomatic situations, but I know when there's a lack of due care for the environment and the residents of it. What would you have done? To the Sand People, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out.
Gotcha. Now that I think about it, like I've thought about the this issue before, but like, does the Star Wars universe ever explain where humans came from? 'Cause
Yes.
humans are just all over the galaxy, but
Yes,
like,
yes, it
I'm
does.
sure it did not start that way.
It does explain where humans came from.
Where did humans come from? I'm guessing
Coruscant.
a planet somewhere. Wait, they came from Coruscant
Yes.
before it was a city planet.
Yes.
So they destroyed their planet,
They
or they destroyed it
ecu-
ecologically.
they ecumenopolized their planet.
Wonderful. That just makes me even angrier and sadder.
Anyways,
And of course, it's like the galactic capital or whatever. So
yes,
we
correct.
love our imperialism and settler colonialism, folks. Only the best. God
Yes,
damn,
correct.
Lucas. And also the other people who've like contributed to the Star Wars universe, I guess, as well. Whatever.
I mean, to be fair, most of that was like a commentary on the Star Wars universe, not necessarily glorifying it, just rather like more of like a critique or like or like a conversation. I can't think of anyone that really glorifies it.
Not sure it qualifies as a critique, but whatever. Anyway, what would you suggest then? Why hasn't anyone tried talking to them? I will deal with the matter as I see fit. Wait, how about one? What would you suggest?
What would you suggest then, bitch? Communication. If we could just speak to them, but they don't talk, at least not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood, too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these little protocol scrap heaps walking around.
Who would have a capable droid?
Yeah, good question. They are pretty rare, even on Wallstar's worlds, but I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here at Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yukalaka say that it could speak a Sand People dialect, although he'd say rust is gold to make a sale. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could get into their enclave.
Where would that enclave you mentioned be?
Where would it be? Well, it's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest of the Dune Sea you go. Then people die on both sides.
Where would you get robes to match theirs?
Well, I suppose you could take them off the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus, you'd have to explain why you killed the warriors if you're trying to make peace, but I suppose there's no other way.
Uh-huh.
Right. Maybe I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what Zerka Corporation keeps saying. And then they just start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they are all dead. Or until the Zerka leave. The one is as likely as the other with the way things are going. But what do I know? Alright, see ya, buddy. Bye-bye.
Now that we're not talking to him, let's talk to Mission. Because I'm sure she has something to say about, you know, what we learned about the
Hey there.
the folks.
What can I do for you?
We'll talk to you about your
here at
brother.
The corporation.
Talk? What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey,
Alright,
he's probably
chill the fuck
already
out.
dead.
Chill the fuck out, Mission. We'll get him
More
back.
fun things to. And she even called him a slime here, but I don't think she quite understands, I guess, the extent to which he's a slime.
Yeah,
We'll probably we'll cross that bridge at some point.
exactly.
how
We'll
about
burn
one
that
then?
bridge. Yeah, we'll get him back.
I knew I could count on you.
Burn that
There's
bridge.
definite friends benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
All right, that's all mission has to say.
Right.
Anyways, that's all the time we get with mission.
Back to Juhani.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, so so we can go sell that sell the raid
Don't
plate at
need
the
to
hunting
keep
lodge.
spinning around.
So we bought this raid plate for $700. We should go sell it real quick.
Yes.
I would
I
assume
think it's
it's
one of those guys with the long face.
the
the long head.
Athorians. Yeah.
Yes.
A new face. Come to test your skill in the endless dunes of Tatooine. Foz's Lodge is the place to arrange it. This world may not have much, but it does have the meanest predators this side of the galactic rim. A hunter's paradise. Alright, well, I have something to sell you, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to even look at what you have until I see a hunting license. Zerka Corporation rules. The other hunters all have theirs. I can't make exceptions or I'll get shut down. Alright, I have to go.
Gotcha.
Goodbye. Yep.
But I thought she said she's not giving out hunting licenses, so we're basically
Yeah, but didn't
just
we-
as screwed as the lady we bought this from.
But Jared, aren't we a Jedi? Didn't we force persuade her to tell us about Griff, so why can't we work out a deal with her?
Oh, I don't know what can be force persuaded and what can't be.
Well, it's always worth asking.
Greetings again from the...
Shut up. Alright, let's talk about hunting licenses.
Hunting
As I
license.
said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Averting.
Why would I need a license anyway? Heart of the deal. Mental infiltration.
Thank you, Harrison.
Why would I need a license anyways?
Beautiful commentary.
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't
Wow.
allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
Wow. They fucking got this place like wrapped around their finger
Right.
or under their thumb or some other turn of phrase.
Something about hands.
Something about I feel like the answer is clear, Zach. We need to overthrow this corporation.
We need to kill
Rise
the
up.
corporates.
We need to destroy these people.
I mean,
Is
have there
no
been
way
a...
to get a license?
I'm curious, have there been a lot of people leaving the city?
With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them.
Alright, cool. And there's no way to get a license.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks
really?
terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Right. I'm just
Alright.
for their heads. No, no. Let's not put that idea out there. I don't want to do this. Is there a way to do this in a way that makes her think that we killed them, but we didn't?
I mean... This is just 18th century America.
Precisely. Like, that's exactly what this is. Like the full-on settler colonialism and, bring back some kind of proof that you killed those savages out there.
Killed those engines, am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
Basically.
Um,
God damn, dude.
I mean, we're getting the license for free. This is a pretty good deal. Like, she's not even saying that, like...
Zach, did you hear what you just said?
But listen. She said she'll give us a license and that she will pay a bounty. Like, we're not obligated to do anything.
But only if we bring back, like, we have to do the task for her. We have to bring back their sticks or whatever as proof that we completed the task. Like, she's giving it to us on the condition that we do the thing, right?
I mean, yeah, but we don't have to do the thing. She's just gonna give it to us, right?
I mean, I don't know the consequences of not doing what she wants, like you do, but I imagine the game would probably have some kind of consequence, like, hey, you haven't done the thing, fucking die or something. I don't know.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
They
No,
shoot
it's
me in the streets.
well. I have bad news for you, Jared.
Bad news or good news?
Bad news. Well, and good
Okay.
news.
What is the
When we
bad news?
when we walk out into the dune sea, the sand people are gonna attack us anyways.
Okay.
So we will get gaffy sticks regardless. So it's like,
Unfortunate.
yeah, it is what it is though. So let's just say let's do it. Like, fuck it,
Okay,
it's fine. I will be upset about this.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions.
How seriously?
We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Alright, I'll see you later, I
Very
guess.
good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Oh god.
And I'm sure she's not going to be very happy about this.
It'll be fine. Alright, let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
You wanted to
speak to me?
speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
I thought you were going to say something maybe about, taking the...
About killing sand people, but no.
I guess not. I guess you're not upset by that, but whatever.
Right, is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
Oh.
That's not what I heard.
Right, that's not true.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
What you're also saying is that we don't have full confirmation that he was killed. Revan,
Shit, man. You're right.
We don't have a body.
It's true, we don't have a body. Alright.
So Malak did your job for you. What else did you expect from the Sith? Killed Revan eventually. These are all kind of dumb, but whatever. I'll let you pick.
Alright. So Malak did your job for you.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Alright.
Okay. I'll also take this as confirmation that you don't have any problem with killing indigenous people.
Thank you, Bastila. Alright.
Except sand people, extrajudicial killing of them is mandatory. Precisely.
What do you have for purchase? Okay. What do I want, actually? Hold on. Is there anything that I need? This stuff's very good, but I have better armor. Infinite? 750 though. No, fuck that. Not worth. Alright, bye.
Let's get out of here then. Well, now we have a hunting license. Let's go sell the thing to the guy who's like, no, you can't sell that unless you have the piece of paper.
Yes, correct. We're doing it.
Credentials and bureaucracy.
Alright, bitch. Oh, whoops. I clicked off. I'm so sorry. Oh, no.
You fool.
I know.
I
I have
don't
something
mean to sell you.
That's the biggest desert raid plate I've seen in a season. Oh my god, that was a skilled hunter. Give a premium price. About a buyer that put in a special request. Does 500 sound fair? Yes, that will do just fine. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything to sell or trade? What do you have?
Well, he did give us 500, so basically, if we had not given her 700, we would have more or less just broken even.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's okay. So there's just a bunch of like this guy plays Pazak. Out of curiosity, actually, well, and then we've got these guys. So
Right, it's the pig guys. Wait, is that the same guy who put the frog things on our ship?
no, it's not. Or maybe it is.
The
but
same, just the same character model.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we can chat with these guys. They're all hunters.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Yeah.
Your weird voice is creepy.
All right, you seem knowledgeable.
Well, of course, darling. Whatever Tanis Ven can do. You know, very few human females come to Tatooine.
Oh my god.
Ask your
What's with
questions,
it?
please.
Don't you have a
Can
wife?
you stop with like the weird head bob is like just very distracting. Also, don't call me darling. Also, Ven. Wasn't Marlene Ven like someone that was just mentioned by the corporate
Zerka.
woman?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Who knows the planet
So this
best?
is her
Well,
husband.
darling, old
Yep.
Tanis might be just what you need. Unless you mean the dunes. I suppose only the Sand people really know them. It's serious business. I'm sure I can help you through it.
All right, you are
Relax, lover boy. Just answer my questions.
scarily forward for a married man.
He seems pretty forward, period.
Ooh, you're a sour one. Loosen up. We're all friends here.
Jesus
Perhaps you'd
Christ.
best turn your thoughts back to your wife, sir.
Ah, the old girl doesn't understand me. Her loss. Now you have questions about Sand people or something?
All right.
About Jawas.
Have you ever seen anything? Have you ever seen the same people with anything odd?
Sure. My blood.
Oh.
They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you.
Love the racism.
Right. All right. Where did this happen?
I don't know. Take a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough.
Jesus. All right. Well, what about the Jawas?
Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't seem much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but
Whoa.
might have judged, huh?
Damn.
All right. I have to leave. Goodbye.
You hurry
There's just-
back any old time now.
I don't like.
I don't like
I don't
him.
like hanging
hate it.
around racists.
We could talk to the pigmen. Yeah, talk to me. What, you want to hear me? Gurk has no time for you. Yeah, you tell him, Gurk.
Hold on, I want to see. Is there any official like art or anatomy of what Jawas look like under their clothes, under their robes?
I think there's like concept art.
Or is that like another one of those things where like we don't know what was it Tally's race? Like we don't know
The Quarians.
the Koreans, yeah, like we don't know what they look like either. Nobody knows what they really look like.
I think it might be one of those situations.
Probably. Well, anyway.
Well, what if I wanted advice? I'm sure that you pig people are very smart. You trying to get my secrets, I bet. Trying to find where I hunt, huh? I tell you nothing. Yeah, you get nothing.
Snort. Is there anything we can get from these guys, or should we just like head out of here?
I mean, I think there is. I don't remember. Hold on. I'm looking for something. You good scouts? We are best among everybody, but not for you. We hunters know more than everybody. Yeah, you go learn the dunes yourself, then maybe you're tough enough to talk to us. Probably not, though. Yeah, but you don't come back. Shut up, stupid. Alright.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with these idiots.
Alright, I'll just leave. Yeah, you leave. That's good. Maybe you see all the dudes maybe before you see us. Shut up, stupid. Alright.
Okay, let's get out of here. And is there anything else we need to do, or do we have all the quests we need?
We can. This guy's actually kind of knowledgeable, if I remember correctly. Is this something you wish? Information if I could trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment. Spare me the flattery, humans. Such talk is rarely sincere. I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best? No one that will return your questions. To truly know the dunes, you have to live there as the sand people. Only they truly explore the land, but they attack without debate, if you see them at all. Have you ever seen this? Well, have you seen the sand people with anything odd? Nothing but weapons and bloodlust. Outsiders are invaders to be repelled. Once or twice, I've seen them emerge from older ruins with sacks and other containers. Oh, if I was been driven off, and if I examine it later, there's nothing left. Okay. Interesting. So he mentions ruins.
Okay. What kinds of ruins then?
Yeah, well, where were they? Old storehouses of some kind, but you couldn't find them now. The sand covers all. The only ones who would know what was there are the sand people, and you would have to take it by force. Right, okay. And what about the Jawas? They're more interested in trading. They scavenge to escape jobs akin to slavery. The language is difficult. If you can get anything more than the price for droid, I'd be impressed. Okay, cool, thanks. I have to leave. Goodbye. I thought there was going to be more. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get out of here. That's my bad.
You fool.
I thought there was more.
You've disappointed me, Zach. I'll never recover.
I always disappoint you.
Not always.
Alright.
Just sometimes.
Okay, wait. So if we go... Oh, good.
Now Juhani wants to...
Feels tense.
talk.
Alright, let's talk.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing alright? Are you chilling, buddy? Friend of mine?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
In what way?
Yeah, what's wrong?
You're too fragile, Juhani.
About myself, about Kotra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
See, again, not being able to properly cope with emotions. In this case, her fault was anger.
Yeah.
It's fear, anger. It's like it's these toxic, destructive emotions, but we must. The Jedi way,
suppress them.
No, get rid of these feelings. Like
Exactly.
They only cause problems. Like yes, they cause problems, but pushing them away doesn't get rid of them. That's not how it has ever worked.
Yeah. I mean, perhaps you just need more time. That's the nicest option out of all of this.
All right.
These other options are dick moves.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
I can't afford to look after you all the time. I'm not your babysitter. I see you begin to slip back. I will intervene with my lightsaber. Another mouth to feed. God damn. Damn, what are these shitty options?
Literally the best writing. Nothing but the best from BioWare.
Dude.
Right, number two is the best
Something
one,
also needs to be done about them.
What, BioWare?
Yes, BioWare, but we can't do anything about that now, so we'll table that for discussion for later.
If I see you beginning to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
All right, there we go. So,
Let us away. Oh, look, a Jawa! A couple Jawas.
Yeah, dude.
And stays. Okay. Well, that didn't really help anything.
Nope. All right, hold on. So there's the racing. The swoop racing is over here. I can do that. I can do that off screen potentially if you want. But look, if we look around the corner.
Oh, hello. There's some ominously clothed figures. They can't be up to anything good, right?
Let's hit a quick save real quick, and then.
Save quick?
Huh? Yep.
Nothing. Keep going.
And then. There we go.
Dark Jedi.
Lord
I saw
Malak
that.
was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, alright, have fun, idiot.
Well, looks like we have some idiots to kill.
Wait, okay, so let's do that. What can you do? Stasis, force push, throw lightsabers. Let's do stasis. Johanna, can you see any of them? Nope.
What can I do?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just
Show
running this guy again. Bam.
Well, so much for collecting that reward, I guess.
Yep.
They went down like bitches
Yes, sir.
against
Ooh.
your team of 3 Jedi right here.
So we got
Very nice. So you got some crystals.
some crystals. We also got this, Sith descriptions. This data pad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. It also has a brief message. Bastila has escaped terrorists. Whoever can find and dispose of her and all her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malik himself. Oh, okay, cool. We'll just take all of that.
Oh, and you got their robes too, so you could dress as a dark Jedi. And
I also got more lightsabers and crystals.
This music needs to chill for a moment.
It needs to shut up.
But theoretically, you could dress as a dark Jedi. God damn it, Giovanni, and make them like think that you're one of them, right? Infiltrate somewhere. That seems like it's possible, at least in theory.
That would be possible in theory. That's actually not a bad thought. Anyways,
I wonder if
Juhani
it's
is
something that can be done.
Juhani's
She
taking
still
time to
wants to
think
talk.
about it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
No,
Maybe
it's
we
the
can
other way
talk.
around.
What is it
How
you
can
would
I
like to
help
speak
you?
to me about?
All right, fine. We'll answer the question. How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to
Those
be
are
a
2 different
Jedi?
questions.
I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
So
Yes.
on second thought, maybe it's going to be boring. Yes, let's continue, please. Tell me about your journey.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
All right. Well,
What is the Cathar? Is that like her race, Cathar?
yeah, she's a Cathar.
Where did you live?
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
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 Ooh,
What
that's
do you
that's
mean?
an SAT word.
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Cool, good talk.
Oh yeah, her story is boring. She hasn't done much in her life except become a Jedi and
Except
then
be
briefly a
poor,
dark Jedi,
be a Jedi, and then be mad.
and then become a Jedi again. So really, this is like the best thing that's happened to her so far.
That's true. All right, so this is
Specifically,
the
like being on this quest.
this is the droid shop where we had heard tales of there potentially being a droid.
Yeah,
So
one that can translate the Sand People language, right?
yes, one that can translate the Sand People language.
Awesome. Let's fucking do it.
Mhm.
Acquire droid. Another piece of metal to have in our party. And,
So that droid's dead.
an operative droid, utility droid, defense droid.
Mhm. And then
What's
there's
the other
this
one say?
boy,
HK-47.
HK-47.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Well, it mentioned we needed a protocol droid, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is the one we came for?
Yeah, you mentioned battle and protocol. Outline your functions.
Please.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
I don't like the way you paused there before saying personal combat, but well, whatever. But yeah, how am I supposed to know that I want to purchase you if I don't know what you can do?
Why do this?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
So it sounds like we need to get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
Actually, memory is restricted. How do I know?
Right. How do I know you'll be loyal when the bolt's removed? That's a great question, actually.
That seems like kind of an asshole question, though. Alright, I'll say about purchasing you, ask about other questions. I don't have time. Well, we gotta get him anyway.
So let's purchase the boy.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Alright, does Yukalaka know you talk about him like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
But see, this is also the problem, too, because, like, droids in the Star Wars universe are sentient, and once it becomes sentient, isn't it more or less a person at that point? And so if it's a person, now we're purchasing people. It's just slavery.
Right. Well, that's the question, isn't it? Anyways, let's purchase this people.
This people.
Perhaps you're bringing off-world money to Yukalaka.
Possibly off-world money.
My money is my own
Your
business.
Republic credits are no good out here. I need something more real.
Of course it is, of course, but you must appreciate the finer things. Just take a look at the droid in HK-47. That's a fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. It claims to understand the Sand People. Combat ready, perhaps? Okay.
How much are we talking?
Yeah, let me ask you a few questions. Let me just say that every function is performed perfectly, those that I could find. You don't seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get that way when they go too long without a memory wipe.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
You can leave it alone if you find its mannerisms amusing. It might be a little eccentric, but it's stable. Alright, I'm interested. Let's
talk price, yes.
Unless you want to ask what he thinks the HK-47 designation means. I don't remember what that response is.
Sure, 4.
Haven't got a clue. Doesn't match any protocol or utility standard. I assume it's a retired model. I'd tell you to ask the thing itself, but it's pretty stubborn. Quality construction, though. Alright, let's talk price. I can't let it go for less than 5,000 credits.
Woo. But we've got that money, right?
Well, could I convince
Especially
you
after especially after all your gambling. But please, dear God, I just want to be owned. There are people out there who've like unironically said that, who are
true.
not this droid.
Uh,
But yeah, but you're right. The droid did say that he will respond to aggressive bargaining. So
could I?
yeah,
Yeah, maybe
think
could I?
5,000 is cheap.
Steep.
Didn't I say steep?
You said cheap.
Oh, well, I meant steep. 5,000 is steep. Yeah.
Could
No,
I?
but I'll pay. No. Can I
Could I
convince
convince you to lower
the
the price a bit? 4,000, not a credit less.
Let's be more
that-
aggressive. That
that
was
was-
quick, desperate to sell.
I mean, there's a good question. No, not really, but the first figure really was a little high. You never know, the occasional person bites right away.
So I can't say that I'm interested. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower.
Perhaps I can convince you to go lower.
So
Lower? How low are you expecting me to go? These are difficult times. The debt that droid covered was a large one.
now we can use force persuade or just persuade. Isn't these are difficult times always the excuse of like everyone's like these are always hard times?
Always.
Like,
They're always hard times. Dude,
it's excuses.
all times are hard
I'm
times when you're
always-
hard all the time.
I am always hard, dude.
Let's do regular persuade. I think that will be fine. Think of the advertising you'll get from me. I believe you actually would tell people of my business. Alright, but this is the last offer. 2,500. There we go.
Let's do it. Lower to half. Like that's much more reasonable.
It's pretty good. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let me just withdraw those crits. Hey, you weren't lying. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. So, this is important. Not many droids are programmed to lie, though. Okay, interesting. Goodbye. Oh, thank you, most definitely. Now we can go talk to the man. And take it.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Oh, no need for killing. We don't need to do that.
Kill something with me. What? Can you
travel
repeat
with me
that one?
now.
Wait, let's like kill something with me. Can you elaborate?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Jesus. Yeah. Not really sure that I like having a machine around that is itching to kill things.
Alright.
But we do need his non-combat functionality, so travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
I just love to kill, murder, just witness the light die in someone's eyes. It's great. I mean, basically, and he's a party member.
And he's a party
It's a
member, so
party
we can take him now.
Is this the or not even robot? Is this the party member that you were saying I would like once we got him?
Yes. Well, actually, no.
Interesting.
Both of the party members that we have yet to get, HK-47 and the other one, you'll like them both. They're both really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we do need the protocol droid, but not yet, right? At least not immediately.
No, but
Party
actually,
selection, so
let's
still one
do
more
something real
guy.
quick. Actually,
Oh, he's dark side. He's a robot, but he's dark side. Damn.
yep. Look at that.
How do you be a dark side droid?
So you were literally just saying like, oh, aren't droids like meant to be impartial? No, I have terrible news for you. This man
Is a monster.
is a monster, so we can
I'm here.
just talk to him.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So why do you think I'd be pleased about this character? Because I'm having lots of second thoughts here.
You just gotta talk to him. He's lovable. All right. I would like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought we had the stupid bolt removed.
Right, yeah, so I
Yeah,
thought you
I
said
thought-
it would restore your memory.
Qualification.
HK is the best.
I
Well,
suspected
we'll see
that it
about
might,
that.
Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied
Also,
to me.
welcome, Chef Kitty, to the party here. Zach is introducing me to HK, and I thought they seemed interesting at first, but now yeah. So yeah, you
HK-47
lied.
is the best, so you lied to me.
Qualification.
Yeah.
Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Athorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
A bit worried. I mean, he is a dark side character, and like I was just reminded that I guess there no. That I guess droids can also have light/dark side orientations.
Yep.
So yeah, a droid that is itching to murder is, and also capable of lying apparently is,
Right.
that's there's a little bit of some, I don't know, just makes my spine tingle just a little bit.
Oh, your spine's gonna be
tell me-
tingling, all right.
Tell me what you can.
Yeah.
Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would.
An assassin
An
makes him
assassin,
very
yeah.
useful. Well, it would seem so, like useful as an assassin.
Yep.
Caution, shh, Master. Such function in a droid is highly illegal.
No shit. I won't tell
I
anyone.
won't tell anyone.
Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it.
So this is a character who we could, if we wanted to go full fucking dark side, just like have them be our assassination agent.
I mean, HK-47 would be our right-hand man. Like, if we were full dark. This is like a dark side player's dream come true.
Right, but I don't want us to go assassinating people.
We don't have to. We could just talk to the man. He's
We
very
don't-
interesting.
Yeah, like let's not like reactivate that function.
I mean, I'm
No,
curious. Is there like the question would be asking, is there any way to reactivate that function? Maybe. Like, we don't have to use it even if it is reactivated, but that could open up
Obama
other.
drone.
Obama drone.
Obama.
All right.
Answer. Not that I know of, Master. I still
Oh.
possess all my normal combat and stealth abilities, however.
All right.
Oh, damn it! We lost the other one. Like, has it? What was also curious? Like, has this functionality been used like a lot or something?
I mean,
That's okay.
is there any way to repair
Is there any
you?
way? Where are you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying your memory might
this
just.
is a video.
What were you gonna say?
Memory might just come back. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, well, it sounds like the game's setting up a quest here to, bring back his memory.
A little bit, right?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
Just refers to all organics as meat bags.
Yes. All right. Well, that will be all.
As
I
you
don't-
desire, Master. Signing off.
I love it. So I think
Good.
so. There's
now
a
we
thing.
just have droid companions here.
Well, so there's a
Why
thing.
is our... Damn it, dude. Stop cycling through those. Also, why is our son here? Can we put him away, or do we need him?
We need him for reasons.
His version of being kissed by a princess to turn back into a human is just murdering someone.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm actually going to go buy some
Thank
computer
you.
parts real quick.
Thank you for that image. So we're back here again.
All right.
Why did you just skip through all that?
I
didn't see it.
Queer.
Hold on. Don't worry.
Dude, what?
No, it's okay. Listen,
I
it's fine. Watch.
I don't know
We
why
get-
you
I
skipped
didn't know
through
that
all
was gonna because you were talking. I didn't know that was gonna
What?
happen. I'm sorry. Look, we'll do it again. I'm sorry.
Buh.
Anyways, on the reset, it is unfortunate, but I have nothing to enjoy to show you right now. Things are very slow. But since you purchased that worn-out HK-47, you will get excellent prices as soon as I am restocked.
Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb.
And you've gotten a little hostile there, droid, haven't you?
I have always
wants
been
to kill.
hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
He is cute.
Just an honest businessman. All right, hold on.
I don't
What do you
know
have?
about a bloodthirsty robot being cute. It's kind of frightening, especially since it hates meat bags. Apparently, I want an HK droid companion. Chef Kitty, you sound like a dark side player to me.
No, HK-47's great, dude.
But how can you like you too, Zach? How can you like this thing? It wants to kill everyone.
It's great. It's awesome.
It's great that it wants to kill everyone. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I'm having different thoughts about you now, Zach.
Okay. Well,
I'm not sure if I want you as my companion anymore. Take you out of my party.
all right. Let's say I've only played Darkseid once.
Only played Jared once.
It's Darkseid is
that
hard to do.
so?
All right, let's say goodbye. And
Hard in what way?
you've made me happy with the purchase you've already made.
Query. Can I kill him now, Master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little. It is a long-time fantasy of mine.
Just a little bit of a neck breaking,
Right?
please.
So maybe
Just
maybe
love his
later.
attitude.
Maybe later.
You hear that, meatbag? I will be back.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
My
what
goodness.
here's what we can
This
do.
thing needs to be on a tight fucking leash, dude.
Yes, don't worry. So
My
We
goodness.
will-
Okay. A little homicide is a treat, basically. Oh boy.
all right. So it comes
Yeah,
with
now
a
I'm
regular
really starting
blaster
to
rifle.
have exactly. I'm beginning to also now have second thoughts about your perception of my tastes slash like.
He's just
interests,
he's just a
exactly.
good character, all right? Okay, so here's what we can
Like,
do.
what's the next character, like the last one, gonna be like? Are they gonna like also be like some assassin or something?
No, stop. It's fine. All right, listen. So what we can do is I've selected T3. We can try and repair HK-47. And if I remember correctly, there's a way that you can talk to other party members as other party members and use their skills and not yours. Let's try that.
Statement. HK.
Yes, okay.
You don't need to call me master. That's actually an option. Accept HK's love meatbag. If his version of love is shooting me, then no, I will not accept it.
Ah, fuck. I can't do it.
You
Damn
can't
it.
repair him?
No, I have to actually use my repair skill. Hold on.
You fool!
Wait, hold on. Do I have any in repair? I do have some in repair, so I could just...
Introduces Space Dolph Warler. He's great. What are you talking about?
No, listen, it's not that. It's fine. Trust me on this.
I don't know. I think I'm willing to give Harrison the benefit of the doubt here. Stardorf. I think Space Dwarf or Stardorf work. but
Star
in Star
Darth
Wars,
Warlord.
and yes, like the Star. Yes, Star Darth
Okay, so we can go
Warlord.
out into the dune
Oh
sea.
boy.
Do you want to take a quick break before we exit Anchorhead?
I mean, I'm fine to keep going. I'm chilling over
Okay.
here. I already had my snack, and I've got a whole bottle full of water.
Let's do it. Let's talk to the constable. Constable Billin.
Constable.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Right.
I have proper
Well,
authorization.
I have that.
Well, let's see it. Come on.
Here's my hunting license.
All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Thanks, man.
Right. So now we're gonna have to start killing. How do you call them?
Authorize these nuts.
Well then. So we're gonna have to start killing.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert?
And people.
You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you know him, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
Oh, this must be Marlene, I'm guessing.
Anniversary gift? What do you...
Zach,
Right.
am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. This is Marlene. Or Marlena.
Gotcha. Why, or Marlena, whatever. Well, why do you think
Yeah.
I would know him? Anniversary gift, what are you talking about? Alright, what if he has a message for you? No, we don't need to be... She already sounds like she's itching to, like, you know, kill him too. What's with all these, like, bloodthirsty people around here?
What do you think, Jared?
Yeah. How about one, like, why do you think I know him?
Don't play dumb. You're just another of his playthings down at the hunting club. I know your type through and through.
Hey.
Well, he can do what he wants.
Oh.
He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
Wife and husband that only communicate through hired mercenaries. Absolutely normal and healthy. Correct. You sound like you're planning to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's do it.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Two, we can still ask about the anniversary gift then.
Yeah.
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way
Why does
out of
everyone
this
just
one.
want to kill?
He's not smart enough.
I mean, I'm asking myself the same question. Why does everyone around here want to kill everyone else?
All right, let's
Either we want to kill sand people, or we want to kill our husbands or wives, or we want to.
Let's Commander Shepard our way out of this situation. I have to go.
I have to go.
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
All right, bye.
I won't. Bitch. Anyway, that looks like a sandcrawler.
Yeah.
And I think you said we'll be running into sand people immediately out here?
Pretty much. Like, so there's, in the distance, that's the man.
What man?
There's some scrap over here. Let's get the scrap first real quick.
We just go to Tatooine, we set set 1 foot down here, and people are already like, oh, can I kill you? Can I kill other people? Please let me
A small group of sand people ambush you.
Well, sucks for us.
Here we
Avoid
go.
them. It just sucks in general.
Yeah, actually, I think if I hit the middle one. Yeah. Got him.
Unfortunate.
That was it.
And we killed more indigenous in the name of settler colonialism.
Yes, in the name of love.
I don't think that was love.
I'm gonna keep.
Unless you're now thinking like HK, who's like, yes, I love to murder. What are the weird things there?
They're droids, dude.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Literally,
Oh, this is tennis?
literally sounds like a you problem, dude.
Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Could you... Hey, I remember you. You're the young lady from Faz's club. Talk about answered prayers.
You said I was gonna help you.
Bro, what? Yeah, what the fuck even are you?
Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
This should be interesting.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. Probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
Bro Town is a 45-second walk. What do you want me to do? But you sit back and let your droids do the hunting?
That's a good question.
You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm rescued.
Why should we rescue you?
It just doesn't seem very sporty.
You're beautiful, but not too bright. I hunt to make a living. Other hunters talk about honor, but they still sell their trophies.
Alright, I mean, then...
Why would you do that? What do you want me to do? I don't have time for this. Goodbye.
You would just... We could just walk away if you want.
Especially if we do that, he'll die, right?
Yeah.
But Marlena didn't seem like a very... Like, both of them are pretty crappy, just in different ways.
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting involved, but
All
I don't
right.
know.
What
Like,
is...
but you know, like, the better, like, overall option.
Well, it's just,
course
I was
of
like, what do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in
Weird.
some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a great lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please?
What a pickle we're in here.
Right.
I'm not doing anything for you. You can rot here.
Nah, dude. I'll help, but you're gonna give me something in return. I deserve
Okay.
pay for helping you.
Well, of course, darling. Anything at all.
Gross.
Yeah, stop calling us darling, please.
One more darling and you'll be sorry, understand?
Oh, she even mentions it right there.
Yeah?
Divorce score got into a number on this dude. You'll have to give up hunting with droids. I'll help you if you give me credits. All I've got.
I'm kind of leaning towards 3 high key, low key, high key.
Yeah, let's go with 3. Just push it a little bit.
Sure. I apologize. Now, about what you wanted.
But we still have, like, just the same 2 options.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you suggest? Or I don't know if Chad has any suggestions.
I mean, I would probably say like 2, because 1 would be like, yeah, we'd get money, but we might get dark side points, or we'd get no.
We're pretty stacked on light side points.
You're right.
We can
All right.
afford a couple
Give me-
of dark sides sometimes.
Give me the money.
Hey, no problem. But it won't be a fortune or anything. I bet the wife has drained our shared accounts. Now, about that help, just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. 1 explosion I can survive. Any more than 1 and I'm dead. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Huh.
Right.
So, most people would say, hey, this is a fun, interesting puzzle. Let's do it. I say, fuck that.
Yes?
And let's just cheat. Well, not really cheat, but let's just break the system
use
and
our-
use the
our
droid.
boy.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can access this.
I kind of would
We
have
can-
preferred to say make him promise not use droids, but I get the feeling like he'd just do whatever he wants.
Exactly. Like, what's the point? At least this way we get a little bit of money. So hey, we could go through this really stupid manual repair thing, which are
I
just
have no
logic,
idea
which are just logic puzzles.
how
It's
to
like
do it.
node 1 reports node 2 failed, node 2
This guy
reports
is
node 3
perfect for
failed.
the manosphere.
Like,
Also, I missed the that gold digging bitch comment. But
right.
yes, this guy definitely does have like fedora tips hat milady type vibes to him.
Yeah.
The fact that he calls us darling so frequently.
Anyways, we could do these logic puzzles, or we could just spend like a single repair part to do that. And I prefer to do that because fuck logic puzzles right now.
Cool.
So here it is. Like here's the diagnostic report, right? Like data missing from prime values 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, 19. The missing value is 7, but literally fuck that. Let's just... Oh wait, I know that answer actually. Let's just do that then. Fine. Alright, cool. I guess I do know these better than I thought. I'm a fool. Didn't know this game was in Switch until now. I have terrible news for you. I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse, baby.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it is on the Switch.
On the Switch, as in like Nintendo Switch. Is it on Nintendo Switch?
It is on the Switch, and so is the second one. But the second one doesn't come yet with the essential repair all mod, even though they promised it.
And the Nintendo Switch version of this game, does it run any better, or does it have any of the improvements, or no? It doesn't have any.
No,
So
it's
that's why we
the
need
base
to run
game.
So that's why we need to run it with all the mods that you put in.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, we're playing this on PC. It's not on the Switch, and it is modded. So actually, I forget what are some of the mods you've gone through, because I know you have like a few that add in stuff that was removed from the game because of memory issues or memory limitations.
Yeah, so it's like there are different, like back on Dantooine, for example. I've never played them. Download it. Good. It's a great game. I would recommend. It's a spectacular game, and I love it. The what are they called? The Irias? The herbivores were not in the game. In the base game, they had to take them out.
You mentioned that part.
There are a couple of... There's some like quality of life stuff that I added. There's this thing where like as you repair... Oh, you can repair HK-47, and as you repair him, he like... His model changes to like show that you've repaired him.
You also have a mod on there. Well, yeah, you have a mod that makes Juhani look better.
Yes, I do, because Juhani looks like deep fried butt cheeks in the OG game.
And I believe you also have one that adds dialogue options.
I do, I think.
Well, because you mentioned a couple of times like that's a mod.
Oh, yeah. Where it's like it's not that it. There's some that add dialogue options. Most of the biggest one is like it edits the dialogue responses to not sound like it was written by a 12-year-old.
Which is basically the level of writing skill that we're dealing with when talking about BioWare.
Yes.
I got it using Switch points, so I got it for £9 instead of £11. Quick, Zach, what is pound to the American dollar?
I don't know British.
I do not know the British language, including their currency.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious. I know the pound is stronger than the dollar.
It is now, which is very sad.
Oh well, £11 would have just been $13, but I mean,
£9
just over
$10.
Just over 10.
Yeah. All right. Well, we did it. We saved the man.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been
still a good discount.
Hey, and
yeah,
the old
true.
bat thought I was dead. Now, my dear lady, I must see
the
to
British
your
mind is
reward.
unknowable to civilized races.
Earthly delight suffice? Yeah, I suppose not. You wanted credits for your trouble, and I never break a deal. Here's all I have on me.
And how much is that?
I don't know.
It's not going to say. Well, thank you.
I think I should ask. I think I should ask for more.
I like CT 7567. I don't know who that is.
This is an expensive setback. What else could I give you? I need what I have to repair my droids and get back up and running.
I'll just get out of here. Persuade.
Yes,
maybe
Rex
risking
is
more.
Rex is spectacular. I love Rex.
I do not know of these characters. Also, hello to everyone who is currently still hanging out and
I love Zach.
and
Get out
watching
of
us.
here. Oh no,
through.
school just got out. Oh God. Oh Lordicus.
Is it all? It's all your chillins.
I'm livid, dude. I sound terrible right now.
I was wondering where all a bunch of people showed up here. Like, oh, it's it's your kids.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to me being very sick. Anyways, so we can persuade his ass.
Do with this man?
Well, let's persuade him to give us more money. Yeah, we're still in school. What the hell? All right, you know the rescue is worth more.
Those rules.
You know the rescue is worth more.
I suppose I do. It's pretty smart to appeal to what I think my safety is worth. Here,
now
don't mind I have to limp these boys back to my shop. Hopefully Marlena didn't take the manuals with her.
Incredible self-report.
Right. So we didn't actually shift that's at points, but we got $400. Sweet.
Awesome.
Quick save that. Lovely. Okay. There's more scrap over there.
I thought you said you edited. I thought you said you adjusted MooBot so it wouldn't pop up so frequently.
I didn't yet. I said I could, but I haven't yet.
Oh, got it.
I need to do that still. Remind me to do that after the stream, and I'll do it.
Or I could ask Melanie. Like I just don't know how to do it. So
yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
So now where do we go? Do we go to the sandcrawler or?
We can go to the sandcrawler. There's also that like exploded thing behind the sandcrawler we could go to. Make a game where you can be a clone that isn't Star Wars Battlefront 2. Maybe.
You're gonna be the only one with any opinions on that, Zach, because my opinions on Star Wars games and just content in general is.
That's because you haven't seen much of any of it.
Well, because I just don't have as much of an interest in it.
You should
also,
unironically.
I see creatures over there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry. Pop into the save. All right.
I'm guessing these are Zerka.
Yes,
whatever they're called.
Zerka, you can tell by their uniforms.
Who are you? It doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster and may attack again at any second?
Jesus Christ.
I doubt we could hold out on our own against
Oh no, not another.
Why do we have space Scotsman here?
Why do we have another one of the lower whites? All right, I would assume this was done by the Sand People.
You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it! Here they come again. How did they do that?
How did they do that?
Just how I spent for
this accent is an atrocity. Why would you spend that much?
Dropping that lower right.
It's really funny.
Just zapping people. We love our murder.
Here they come. Wait, hold on.
More of them?
Of course, more of them. Only I know what grass is because I. It's like a white person pretending to be from Jamaica doing a Scottish accent and character. Accurate. Oh shit, I can't move.
Reload.
No, I'll just switch to.
I'm here.
I'll just wait for them, and then I'll switch back.
How does grass feel? You know, I could not answer that question.
Right, I think there's
there's a bunch of them. The other day, actually, when I was poking around it was some Reddit post or something. Zach looking kind of sussy. Your kids are dropping
I'm literally just sick. I'm literally just sick. What do you want from me? Alright, no remains from these sand people.
I need to see if I can look it up again, because I found somewhere like on a Reddit post a very funny phrasing that they gave to, instead of saying touching grass, it was like overly verbose way of saying it. And it was very funny. I need to see if I can find it again. It was like,
Thanks for your help.
like
I
something
don't
about.
think we'll try holding this position for much longer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
These animals.
These
Of course.
animals.
JK, I thought grass is green and white because I play FIFA.
I mean, it is. It's not wrong. I've agreed to try and.
When it's white, it's only white in like very like linear stripes.
Right. Yeah. I've agreed to try and stop the Sand People attacks.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you.
A lot
Do you know
of
about
work.
that enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job.
Oh, God. All right. What are your
Gauge
thoughts
in
about
a kinetic scenario with cereal producing organisms.
That's true.
That's not bad. But I want to see if I can find the original one.
Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
They can sneak in. And Bad Batch is a solid okay. It's not terrible. It's also not like what I would consider spectacular. They finish story arcs too quickly for my tastes. So we've got a couple more things we need to check. There are some raid over there that we can kill and then sell those plates to Faza. I love clones. I like the clones too. They're really fun and interesting characters, and like the whole concept behind them being like literally specifically produced, like they were born. I think that's very interesting. I also love Fives. Fives is a good character.
Okay. Alright, I think I found the post that I was mentioning, so I'm gonna see if I can find the description of, the verbose description of touching grass. But I do like Harrison's that he just dropped here.
It's pretty good.
I don't know if you
Oh
saw
look,
that one.
mines. I did. Fox killed him, yeah. I like the Clone Wars. Clone Wars is really good. Okay, it's another mine. I don't think I can pick this up. I think I can only disable them. Pop another save. Oh, here we go, Jared. This is important.
Help! Please! Over here!
Under the wreckage.
Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
Bang.
What?
Got you good now. Squee.
So that was just a trap?
Yeah, it's the Gamorreans. We did a good ambush, and you better pay maybe 500 credits now. You die otherwise.
So many or meany? So many clones died for nothing because in the end they survived evil.
They served evil. I mean...
Oh, served evil.
Not by choice. Again, that's like the whole, like, reason behind the whole, like, Fives arc. It's like it wasn't their choice. Regardless. So, Jared...
Yes. Should we just kill them?
I mean, we could. I was gonna say we could probably just talk them out of killing us. We're not gonna give them.
And if I refuse to pay you, yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna give them anything.
No.
Perhaps I could persuade you not to do this. That does sound like the right Jedi move to do here, or at least attempt.
Yes.
To.
Why would we stop? You look pretty weak right now. We got you good.
Do we look weak? I don't know about that. We just kind of look like surrounded, but that doesn't mean we're weak. Good soldiers follow orders.
Yeah, that's.
Do they though? Cause
that's the whole crux of that arc. Also, it's very good. I like it. So we could just persuade them. We could also force persuade them. It's very funny.
I mean, do we get a different outcome, or is it more or less the same?
It's the same, just different routes.
Okay, well.
Alright.
Go with whichever one you think will be the best / most likely to succeed.
Good soldiers don't always follow orders, Mickey. Oh god. Oh god, I know what you're talking about. I hate it. Stop. Shut up. Stop.
But Mickey,
What Mickey?
it's our moral obligation. Don't
hate
make
it.
me choose between my friend and my country.
Oh my god. I hate it. Alright. If you let me go, I'll tell others how smart you are. Okay, we get pretty good reputation if you run around all scaredy. Ha, I like it. Okay, we will leave you alone. You count yourself lucky. Yeah, you real lucky. They didn't give us nothing. We got what we wanted. Now we go. That's how this works. Yeesh.
That's right. Look me in the eyes when you do it, Zach.
Look me in the eyes when you do it.
I want you to remember what I like me looking into your eyes as I die.
Bruh. No.
Are we gonna go deal with the creatures over there that are walking around?
Those are raids.
Whatever.
Those are desert raids.
Oh, is that like the thing that we also like had a skull or plate of?
Yes, we can go kill them and we can like sell their head plates in the hunting lodge. I'm actually gonna pop a quick save here. I'm also gonna pop a real save here just in case.
Excuse me.
Don't D. Don't D for die.
Don't D.
Yeah, so these are the elite warriors. These guys are fucking hard to kill.
Well, you can do that and search something.
Yes, do it. The thing about these guys is they will respawn too. But if I kill enough of them, they'll stop respawning. And thankfully, we don't get any dark side points for this one.
You don't get any dark side points
for murdering the sand people.
For killing those guys.
You just get experience, which is nice. I think they stopped respawning after, what, a couple of waves? There we go. Which is good. I believe this is the path to their enclave. But I don't think we need to go there yet. So if we loot... Not yet. If we loot these guys... Oh, the silver crystal. Fuck yeah. We got a silver lightsaber crystal. Let's fucking go. We're also getting a bunch of gaffy sticks. And a healthy amount of...
And the gaffy sticks are the things that she said we needed to present to her in order to prove that we had killed them or something?
She would give us a bounty.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't understand this comment from Buster Barley, do you?
Yeah, that's
Mr.
just a
Star
bunch
Wars
of
man?
that's a bunch of names of clones from the Clone Wars.
Oh, never watched it, so you know I don't know these things.
I'd rather be a clone than a Jedi. I would not. Clones were bred only to like serve and die. Like that's what makes the Clone Wars so interesting. They were literally bred for the purpose, and that purpose was war. Once the war is over, what's going to become of them? Are they allowed to integrate in normal society? Their literal purpose was just to fight a war. Like, how horrible is that? You can get paid from those Wraith Skulls too. Yes, which is exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make some money. Gotta make some sweet muns.
Hello, Exiled King. Welcome back. I usually have a few first-time comments.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I decided to go attack the raid. That's really stupid and dumb. No. Get rid of... Oh god, no. Escape. Let's get rid of all of these. Heal twice. Well, Bastil's dead.
Why is Bastila dead? It's never good when that happens.
Bastila fucking sucks, that's why. Let me pull a couple of heals. Because she's a
These
Jedi.
things are pretty ugly, by the way.
The raids?
Well,
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty awful. Thankfully, they die pretty easily, which is good. I'd rather be a clone die with your brothers better than dying alone. But there it is, right? Like, do the Jedi actually die alone? Do the Jedi really die alone? Wouldn't they die within their order? Would they not die in the embrace of the Force? Question mark.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, how about just like not dying, especially because like dying as a clone means dying for like whatever imperial order that you're part of. Like, oh, good.
Exactly.
Just more bullshit.
How about Order 66? Yeah, well then I would die having fought for what I believe was right. Honestly, it's just, you know, you can't really win with the Clone Wars. There's no winning side.
Everyone dies. Specifically
Jeez.
when I kill Zach, then everyone
Give
will
me
die.
your... I have the plates. I did it. Okay. Because it's a long walk back and I don't want to do that, we've basically done everything in the Dune Sea. We hit all of our marks. So
I thought we needed to go fucking to the Enclave.
we're gonna just I want to go sell stuff. It's almost like it's
Almost like
little bit
an
allegory
of the dangers of fascism. Indeed. The only winner was Palpatine. I mean, more or less.
But even then, like, he didn't really win. Like, he was scarred. He got his control, but he lost. His biggest asset was Anakin being so young and fertile. And
Sir?
No, you heard me. I'm not taking that back. Anakin lost because he was supposed to be the figurehead of Palpatine's empire.
Well,
Greetings again.
Palpatine is still the one pulling all the strings, so I still see that as like a win for him.
Yeah.
I'm with you right there, Harrison. Like, fucking Zach, what the hell?
Well, I'm right. I'm not even kidding. He was supposed to be a young figurehead that everyone could rally behind in the Empire. You know, someone dashing, a hero of the Clone Wars. But then
that's not
Obi-Wan,
what you said. You said him being young and fertile.
I'm okay, and he would produce many great spawn with which to utilize for the dark side. Fertile is the proper word here. I'm not wrong. I don't.
I'm just saying it just sounds very interesting.
Bruh. I will not. I will not.
I will die on this hill.
I will die on this hill. All right.
Wait, so did we give her the things that we told her that we needed to get or something?
You're wrong. I'm sorry. What am I wrong about? Like, I'm not wrong at all. Like, there are no winners. Not even Palpatine. Not even Anakin. Everything ultimately went about as wrong as possible in the Clone Wars for all sides. Like.
Well, I still have not, like, read up on the Clone Wars or watched the show, so
I need to go sell the plates.
I can only give an incomplete analysis of the situation based on just what I know about Star Wars more generally.
Palpatine won? Not even. Like, sure, maybe he got his control, but ultimately, like, he was only in control for a grand total of what? 23 years? I believe? That's not
Star
a huge...
Wars debates.
You're not incorrect, but it's so wrong. Listen, I'm not incorrect. That's the thing. Let's agree to disagree. Or let's disagree to disagree. But the Clone War's over then. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that there are winners. That just means it was a war that had no purpose. I have something to sell you. I have a raid plate. Let me sell all of my raid plates.
I love arguing with chat. Let's fucking keep going. Keep pushing it, Zach.
I'm here just giving my opinions. Alright, that's not a lot of money, but we got like 80 some odd dollars. So it doesn't count. What do you mean it doesn't count? I'm so confused as to what you're talking about. I don't get it. Why are you... Listen, you can disagree with me. I'm just saying, like, this is where I'm coming from. I need more evidence that Palpatine actually won the Clone Wars and not a huge net loss for everybody. What am I doing?
This is very entertaining.
Hey, naughty. What? What are those emotes, Jared? I don't understand. You're much more technologically skilled than I am. You're with the times.
Am I?
You're a hot, sexy Gen Zer.
I,
You are in no way,
everything you've
shape, or
said-
form older than me.
Everything you've said is incorrect.
Oh, right. We can
Do
go
you
to the
want a
cantina.
500-page essay? Yes, write it. In chat, right now. Fucking go. I will read every word.
I literally just want more. All right.
Well,
Yeah, I am.
fresh fit.
Oh my God, it's just
I'm
Pazak in here.
I'm only good with technology in a very basic sense for, like, you know, maybe troubleshooting and dealing with just keeping my computer afloat. But otherwise, I am not in any way a hip young expert on these things.
Yeah. Oh, here's that Gizka poison I was talking about.
The who?
The Gizka poison
Oh,
that we
oh.
could buy.
I
Mission's
do think
brother
I
is on
remember you mentioning
Tatooine.
it.
Yeah. Yes, Mission's brother is on Tatooine.
We have not found him yet because we've been we
We've been
did talk
busy.
to the corporate lady who was like, yeah, he got captured by the sand people, so.
But
you
he
know.
was
But
expendable, so we'll just.
we're not responsible, of course.
Right. Exactly. Is there anything else I need to do if we go with the sand people? I don't think so. I think we're actually good. Well, no, the swoop racing. Do you want to do some swoop racing?
Do we have to?
No, but it gets us a lot of money.
Okay, fine.
Plus, that means we. Well, no. Okay, because we still gotta. We gotta. Oh, I know how to do that. Okay, let's. Rey is a Skywalker. I'm not even gonna like talk about the sequels. Like.
Uh-oh. No, really.
Let's no. We're literally not even gonna like talk about the sequels. Like.
Let's really get that fucking
Listen,
play more going on.
I'm not who? What the Buster Barley? Thank you for the follow. It's true.
Yes,
I mean,
thank you.
sure, in Disney's canon, but like here's my take on it, right? Like, enjoy whatever canon you like. The canon that I enjoy is divorced from the sequels at all. I think that Disney makes some good stuff, and I think that some of it is like legitimately good and valid. But I think that they made a huge misstep in divorcing themselves from like the Legends timeline. I think that Disney does have good things. Like Andor is good. I think the last season of Clone Wars that was produced under Disney is good. I think that the first season of The Mandalorian is really good. But I think that everything else varies between like pretty good to like. It varies between pretty good to like not good. If Rey is a Skywalker, Captain Rex is a Jedi, and the Chosen One. I don't even know what words you're saying right now. I that just doesn't compute. It's white noise to me. All right, party selection.
Thank you for your hot takes, by the way, Zach. I'm always enthralled.
Yeah, am I interesting?
To hear them.
Oh my God, we have so many Sand People clothings. All right.
You know what I think I actually like about hearing you go over like your takes on Star Wars is because I actually have almost no input.
Right, it's great.
And so I don't have to actually offer too much like in terms of the nitty-gritty of the
universe.
canon. I can just let you hash it out, and I'll just I can just sit back and not get it involved too much.
Yeah.
I also see that you've donned your disguises. Very, very nice.
Yeah, Clone Trooper are the best. I mean, they're cool. I think that them as people are cool. As a species, a race, they're cool. But again, they were bred only for imperialistic purposes. They were bred only to fight a war that was really being manipulated on both sides, and at the end wasn't even won by the person being manipulated by them. That's what I like about them. What, that they're cool? I mean, I think they're cool. Let's... But I mean, like, imagine being a clone. Like, I think that one of the things that the Obi-Wan series did right was the way that it depicted clones, because you actually end up seeing a clone trooper, fun fact, in the Obi-Wan series, in like the height of the Empire, and he's a beggar. Like, he's a beggar on the streets. Like, he's like alms for a war veteran. It's like, it's so sad. A female Jedi clone. One of the things that maybe Legends canon played a little fast and loose with is like who could, who was force sensitive and stuff. I think that it got kind of silly. But I would wager that Disney canon's probably going to do something just as outlandish. And the thing about it is, Star Wars as it is a buffet, right? Eat what you like, don't eat what you don't like.
It's Golden Corral.
It's Golden Corral. Yeah, Star Wars is gold. No. Don't insult Star Wars like that. Let's try again. Star Wars
like
is Star Wars is supplantation.
It's a step up from Golden Corral.
Yes.
Darth Jar Jar.
You want my take on Darth Jar Jar?
I am so amused by the concept of Darth Jar Jar. Also, Harrison,
funny.
are you still here? Twi'lek corpse?
Cracker
it's hard
Barrel.
To read these
sorry.
Things, oh yeah, there you are. I was gonna mention that I found the reference, the verbose way of saying touching grass. It was make physical contact with low-standing foliage.
That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. How about Jedi Jar Jar? I think Darth Jar Jar as a concept is way funnier. I also think that, like, were there Gungan Jedi in Legends? I don't remember. There might have been.
Gungan Jedi?
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't think there were, but I also don't remember.
What are these things called again? Oh, yeah,
Banthas. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good. You like it? I'm glad you approve of that one.
It's very solid.
Yeah, there was just a random Redditor had that one. And
Zerka armor.
So now that we're disguised, that's how we can hang around here and people will not attack us, right?
Yes, correct.
Awesome. Now, is there a way that we can begin negotiations, perhaps?
Yes.
Since we have our droid, and maybe do we actually have our droid with us, or?
Yeah, there he is. There he is. Right
there.
Oh,
and they're not attacking him. Interesting.
Jar Jar is already dangerous. Jar Jar with the Force, we're all gonna die. Okay, here's my hot take about Jar Jar in the prequels, and this is gonna sound very silly. No. Okay, they didn't do enough with Jar Jar Binks and the Gungans.
More Jar Jar.
They didn't expand on him enough. Like they bastardized what could have been a very, very cool and interesting indigenous species into comic relief, but it's like, but they do have this sort of symbiotic relationship with the Naboo. Why didn't we explore that more? Like, they're upset, and they're just like, fuck, let the Naboo die. We'll be fine.
What do you mean by the symbiotic relationship with the colonizers specifically?
If I remember correctly, the Naboo actually aren't colonizers.
But they're not from there.
I'm pretty sure the Naboo.
With the clones.
I could be wrong, but regardless, like,
they're humans. They're
humans.
They're not from that planet. That makes them colonizers.
Anyways, with that point out of the way, the fact of the matter is they didn't do enough with how the Gungans were treated, as indigenous life forms. Like, why didn't they do more with that? Why didn't they make Jar Jar like a sympathetic character of like, oh yeah, I just totally watched my fucking livelihood get steamrolled by a bunch of droids. Holy fucking shit.
The real answer to your question, Zach, is because George fucking Lucas wrote it.
No, I know that's the answer, alright? I know that's the answer, and I'm upset that that's the answer, but man. Anyway, so we're gonna walk.
Why does it have to be the answer?
We're walking directly into the Sand People Enclave, Jared.
Awesome. And for some reason, it's not going to be a problem that our droid is here, but okay.
Our droid is here, yes.
Maybe the others just assume that, we captured this droid. Like, yes, it was one of us now, or belongs to
the Sand People has obviously recognized you and is astounded that you were here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets outside, but is ineffective at close range.
Oops. Droid, begin becoming useful. Disney did worse.
Interjection. One moment.
I mean, yeah, Disney's pretty
I believe
fucking
I
bad.
Understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
It may not have been his intention. Wow. This animal may not have tried to make sense, with language, but I did hear something that was intelligible.
But here we are.
Tell him we are not a threat. Never mind that. We're here to kill them all. No. Can you understand him? But I can't. No, that's stupid. Just tell him we're not a threat.
We're not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here. Say we want peace. Demand. Those people stop attacking minors. Again, never mind that. We're here to kill you all.
You know what? I've decided that we're going to genocide instead.
One. How about let's not make demands here in their home.
I think I should make
It may
Star
not go
Wars.
over
I
well.
would make them go into the past and win the Clone Wars and kill Palpatine, and Anakin would be arrested. There's a very interesting comic that I saw. Well, hold on. Let's get through this first.
Time travel now.
Well, no. But check it out. There's a very interesting comic that I saw someone. I think it was on like Tumblr or something, Pinterest or whatever. But it was like, yeah, what if Anakin didn't cut off Mace Windu's hand and instead, followed through and killed Palpatine with Mace Windu? What would the result of that be? How would that have affected the future?
I don't know.
Like, what if
That's
Anakin
for
was
fan
allowed?
fiction to
Which
decide.
I think it's a very interesting thought, but I don't think that would succeed in the theater. I think that would succeed with the fans and nobody else. Which is why Disney's not going to do that. All right, we want peace.
Translation.
Yes, we come for peace.
We have come.
We have come.
Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Of course that's what he'd want. But we're not here to kill him.
Nope. But you can't seem to understand. The Sand People Chieftain's tone is obvious. He clearly despises all outsiders.
Wonderful.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
When I buy Star Wars, when I win the lottery a bunch of times, I buy Star Wars and do it.
Dude, you cannot outbuy Disney. You cannot out Disney the mouse. Like, there's no way in hell.
The rat will so long as the rat exists, it will never let go of Star Wars.
Never. It's too profitable, just like Marvel. They're literally sitting on a pile of money with that franchise.
Yeah, like Disney would need to be like, we would need to have a more or less like a Teddy Roosevelt situation of we're gonna bust up these trusts and megacorps, but until that happens, that I don't see that happening.
Yeah. All right. Tell me a peaceful solution because I don't want to kill them.
Why are we able? Why are you able to speak the same people language? Again, why do you keep asking that question?
Someone might be curious.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just one. Trust breaking. Must break trust.
Yeah, bust trusting, dude.
Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
What? No.
Asshole.
Jesus Christ. Well, ask him what he wants.
Yes. Fine, Harrison. For breaking the trust or busting up the trust. Yeah, trust busting, if you would need to use the proper term.
Trust busting? I'd rather get to nut busting. Ask him what he wants.
Translation.
Yes, what must we do here?
Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them,
The
he will
Zerka.
order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Alright.
I make Clone Wars games. We need one. I will die if you don't make.
They already made
one.
a Clone Wars game, but it was really shitty. I had it on PS3. It was a bag of ass. I hated it.
So I'm guessing that's what he means, is making a new a new
It
a
was
new
good.
one.
I disagree. It was good. It was not good.
I think you attributed something Zach said to me. Oh, is that not bust not busting
Bustin'.
here?
Only
Was
busting,
good.
not
It was.
busting.
Oh, Buster Barley says that Clone Wars games was god tier.
I could only play one level of it because it was so bad. Like, it was not fun. I thought that Lego Clone Wars was pretty fun. I liked that game. It was cool. Anyways, we will get
I played
his
the actually, was it you or was it Melanie who played oh no, it was you and Melanie that played Lego Star Wars, right? On here?
Yeah.
I did have
Yes.
that game as a kid on GameCube. The Lego Star Wars prequels. Felix and I worked through those together. Those were fun.
Yeah, boy. Those are classics.
We'll tell him that we will get his vaporizers and play Lego Star Wars The Saga.
The Skywalker Saga is really good. I think that's the best thing that Lego's made so far in terms of video games.
Skywalker.
Okay.
We'll get him the water.
We'll get your water.
Translation.
So why did our clothes change?
Translation.
Not wearing our robe.
He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us.
Lego Batman 2 was god tier. I didn't
We
play
are to
it.
be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're not
We'll
going to get
show him.
attacked. We're not going to get attacked by the sand people in this map anymore.
Okay, can we change our clothes? Because for some reason it put us back in our original clothing.
Yeah.
And it's dumb.
Here, let's look at Bastila in the Dark Jedi Knight robe actually has better stats, so we're gonna put her in that. And look at that.
Yeah, that suits her.
That fit. That fits.
What?
What did that
Nice.
say about you, Bastila? Well, I think you can figure it out.
I think you can. I think
Lego
you can
Batman-
read between the lines.
Never played any other Lego related games except for just the crap. When did that come out? Like the
What?
Star Wars prequel games from Lego. Like when did this come out?
2005.
Like it had to have been like early to mid 2000s.
It was
Because
2000. I believe it was 2005 when the original one came out, and then 2006 or 7 when
I had
Lego
those on
Star Wars
GameCube.
2, the original trilogy, came out. Okay, so we're actually gonna do something real quick.
Okay, and what is that? Enter our
We're
ship. Got Rex and Bad Batch DLC character on Lego Star Wars The Saga.
I got the Mandalorian pack, and it shows the Mandalorian, and he drags around Baby Yoda. It's really cute.
God, these stupid frog things. Why do they have to be here?
The Gizka. Don't worry, they're harmless, dude.
I know, but they're all over the place.
We're gonna cycle planets real quick. No, just trust me.
We're leaving.
We're just gonna cycle
Why are we
planets.
leaving? Okay. Your call. Your plan.
Like we just need to travel there and back
I also
again.
have the Mandalorian. I used it, or I used to dupe my character. Dupe your characters.
Duplicate? Question mark.
I don't get the reference.
They have a bunch of mods for Lego Star Wars out now that you can use to customize your characters.
So we're back on Yavin?
We're back on Tatooine. We just, like I said, so we cycled planets. What I mean is I left to go to another planet, and then I came back, so that will reset any events, which means I can exit. And now if I bring Bastila, I believe that means that we will trigger
New events to happen?
Maybe. Will we?
Yeah, I didn't quite know what you meant by cycle planets, but
Or maybe we need to
so
talk to
basically
Bastila.
just
How can I help?
leave and come back.
Oh fuck! All right, we actually have to talk to her real quick. Hold on. Let's
Black
go
robes
through
actually
this.
don't look bad. I like the I tend to just like the look of black and like dark blue, so it
It
just
looks
kind of
good,
looks
right?
nice.
It like actually looks nice. All right. I'd like to know more about you, Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us.
Uh-huh.
Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Thanks. Tell me how you joined the Jedi then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
See that crap too, or like
Right?
another shitty thing that the Jedi do. Like this episode is just like us, or me in particular, like levying my criticisms of the Jedi. Also that too, like taking children from their families and like, no, you're not allowed to like see your family ever again. Like you must have no attachments, no bond. Like steal children. Like yes, this is definitely not gonna have any repercussions, especially on fucking Anakin, whose like entire descent into
Into the dark side was literally hinged on him being separated from his slave mother.
Well, as like we were talking about it earlier, like it was like deep-seated like abandonment issues and like fear of loss.
Right.
So earlier, talking about the whole like unhealthy relationship to emotions and the like how people like or how Jedi are expected to not feel things and not cultivate like passions and emotions, especially like romantic or familial.
Yeah.
And in this case as well, now taking children away from their families and then discouraging them from seeing them again. Like these have consequences. These have interpersonal like emotional consequences. No wonder your people keep falling to like the darkness when you can't even like have like cultivate healthy bonds and networks of community. Like you're just you're just individuals. You're just a bunch of like atoms that have been separated from your respective contexts that are in principle serving a greater order, but this is ultimately to the detriment of everyone when that greater order ends up turning bad, and then oh great, now we have great Jedi who have become evil and now they're killing us and everyone else. Like this is just a great situation. Who would have seen this coming?
All right.
Yeah, discouraged. Why? Or wait, so the Jedi separate it? Actually, no. I was like, separates children from their. Yeah, too. Like separates children from their families. The what?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Yes, experiencing love for one's fellow human beings. This is an extreme. It must be eliminated. Stamped out.
Eliminated.
Ugh. Like,
right?
Yeah, that sounds idiotic. I would never agree to that. Like, that's exactly what I would say.
That sounds
idiotic. And you aren't allowed to love. Yeah, like the Jedi's version of love is like we must be detached, but like in not like a but not in a genuine sense of detachment, but like in a sense where like I'm, because like there is a difference between being able to experience love where you're not like attached to it, especially again like bringing up what I said before about how the Jedi are supposed to be in some way inspired by the by Buddhism, right?
Yeah.
Buddhism makes, like in most of its traditions, makes a very clear distinction between love and attachment.
Yeah.
And that it does not discourage the experience of love and says like, no, you should be like cultivating these kinds of feelings, but being attached to somebody is a different kind of thing. And so that in particular, but here, like the Jedi or Lucas's attempt at making the Jedi conflates them entirely. That like one can only be attached if one loves, and so no, we must not have these feelings. We must bury these or avoid the people for whom these or to whom these emotions are connected. So yeah,
I mean, that's kind of why I think that it serves to like it serves as a good like examination, right? It's like this was Lucas's idea. How could this be conflated and spun out of proportion into something like this, where it's like, oh, we take them from a young age so they have no emotional attachment. What does that do to a person? Why do you think people keep falling to the dark side? Why do you think we keep having all these problems?
especially that too, like taking away a child before they're like they've properly developed like a healthy relationship to their community and their family. Like that's human, at least for humans. Like obviously there are
Mhm.
aliens, but these aliens are more or less humans. They just look a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like but for all intents and purposes, but like human beings are inherently social beings. We need to be around other people and feel that we are
Yeah.
part of a community. And so if you wrench them away from their context, from their where they're supposed to be, then excuse me, then that's only going to have negative repercussions down the road.
Like
So
Buddhists,
it's
loving
a.
kindness. Lucas, neither. I mean, you're not
I
wrong.
mean, not inaccurate. Like it's a
It's not
pretty
untrue.
problematic thing he did, but try to like this. I would actually say is appropriation, because like drawing on other cultures to develop new
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Like because Harrison and I have been talking a lot about appropriation, like actually what is and
Yeah.
is not appropriation, but like
Mhm.
drawing on what one knows, and especially even what exists, like that's not really like appropriation. Like, and
Right.
human beings have always been drawing on one another's cultural influences and innovations, like since the beginning of human beings.
Mhm.
But especially when it's done in the context of like capitalist exploitation on the one hand, like for
Mhm.
profit, or in this case, like taking it to do something in a way that is also harmful toward the group that it is coming from. And so here, like I've heard actually people like in my life have interesting uh, conflate, because they recognize, if they have any sense about it at all, they recognize the influence, like, or the connection between Buddhism and the Jedi, and then because they don't know anything about Buddhism, they think, oh well, this must be what Buddhists are like, and using the Jedi as a model. It's like, no. Do not think that, or do not mistake them for the real, like, religious traditions here, because uh, these are not one for one copies of one another, and especially when it comes to the perspectives on emotions and relationships. These are the Jedi's are quite problematic.
Right. Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah. Anyways,
but I'm
so you
guessing
are.
the number two option here is like the dark side one.
It's. Yeah, I think so. I honestly don't remember. Like,
I mean, I would say too, but you
yeah.
can not say too if you don't
I mean,
want to.
I would be like, so like you aren't allowed to love. Please expand on this. Tell me why this is a good idea.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound very convinced. It's like, I'm just gonna
Yeah, one.
literally call you out immediately on
It can
that.
be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Until I finally was able to suppress that feeling. Lucas
Right.
somehow made Calvinist Buddhists. I hate that. I hate it because it's correct.
That's really
I hate
funny.
this.
Oh, that's great. All
Why,
right,
why'd you have to put that idea in my head?
dude, that's not an idea. He's spitting straight facts right now. That's not an idea. That is lore.
No,
That
I
is
know,
canon.
but why did he have to make what was already understood like very theoretically salient and
I know, right?
and understandable? Who weren't you on good terms with? You and your father were close. I don't need to hear about your family history. Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
This
woman
woman
took
took
the sociopath pill.
more or less.
You're not wrong.
2.
All right, you and your father were close.
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Man, rip to you, Exile King. I'm so sorry.
Trying to kill... Oh, Ben X, our killer. Oh, yeah, we had a little bit of trouble with that earlier, though I believe you cheesed that fight.
It's
didn't do
really
that.
easy to cheese, yeah. Like, again, like the
Anakin
best
was
thing to.
elected by by double predestination. Oh my god.
Wait, you're right though.
Getting real esoteric there with the Calvinist analysis.
That's very funny.
You never tried to get back in touch with your father. I don't
Yeah.
hear. Oh no, number
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
God damn it! Like,
You
and
sound
Bastila
very-
more or less is the voice piece of like Jedi ideology.
Yeah, but like I think it's interesting how like, even as is noted by, by our character, it's like, oh, you don't sound very convinced. You don't sound like you really believe that. It sounds more like you're just trying to parrot what was told to you.
Well, she's trying to convince herself on some level that it's like the right thing.
Right.
And I'm sure on some level she believes it, but she can't help but still feel some degree of doubt.
Yeah.
First round grenade. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let me give you the
cheese.
cheese. Let me give you the cheese. The cheese is when you enter the fight, just start running back and forth. He's gonna throw, I think, 3 to 5 grenades. After that's done, you have to turn on your shield immediately. Once you turn on your shield, then you can start hucking grenades back at him. At some point, he's gonna start going back to like throwing grenades at you. You just avoid them all. Back and forth. That is the strategy, TM. I did it at
I'm
level
very
2.
sad when you say that. You're saying you no longer feel love.
But if a
go with
Jedi
one.
were to love, surely it wouldn't be all bad. All right, I do like 1 though. You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay. Some premier mozzarella.
Mozzarella's.
Thanks, Harrison. I'm here to please.
God, just hearing Bastila go over all that Jedi shit just helps reinforce even more that like why I think that the Jedi are problematic, and
Right.
I just wish there was a little bit more shown in like the canon that's most visible to like just ordinary people, that there are other like Force traditions that are not to the Jedi or the Sith, because the Sith are just a twisted version of the Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. The Sith are the opposite extreme. The Sith are like grand hedonists.
But I mean that makes sense, you know. If you push people to the extreme of saying no emotion, then of course, like eventually the people who are unable to cope with that are going to end up slipping, and the pendulum will swing all the way into extreme emotional passions, which is like, you know, what you see with Anakin, where like he couldn't cope with the fact that he feared that he would lose his secret wife the way he lost his mother, and
Right, exactly.
And the Jedi Order, like the Jedi organization, had no institutions or avenues or support structures to, you know, help him through those feelings. And then lo and behold, when you have a manipulative person like Palpatine come along, it can turn him exactly into what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
So like it's the Jedi create the Sith. Like the Sith are entirely the creation of the Jedi Order, like how it functions. And
Right.
there are better ways to organize the like a Force using order.
Yeah.
There are some comments here from Busty Barley that I did not. I don't know if you saw them.
There was a Clone Wars episode where they stopped people from kidnapping, so they're hypocrites. I was like, yes, they stopped, if I remember correctly, the Sith from unkidnapping the Jedi. Yes, they are hypocrites. You're absolutely correct. But that's the problem with the Jedi Order. They're all fucking hypocrites.
Yeah, like there's a lot of problems with the Jedi.
Yeah.
Then we marched up to the
How can I
Jedi
help?
Temple with the clones and duped the evil Anskin. I was looking for the younglings.
All right.
It's almost
guess
like
what?
being alienated from one's humanity can be a malignity.
Malignantly satiated by indulgent consumption. It's true.
It, thank you, Harrison, for putting that very eloquently. That's exactly the situation here.
I also
I always save carbon for last, even though I love the poison blade. I believe you said we were going to do carbon last, right?
yes, that's just kind of the way that it works out best.
Yeah, so we're doing Tatooine, then Kashyyyk, then
Manon.
Manon. I was like something with an M.
Yeah.
And then Korriban.
And then Korriban. Jared, I have great news.
How can I help?
Basilan wants to talk to us again.
God damn it! Can we put a sock in her mouth or something?
All right, that's all right.
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
Mm-hmm.
At his
hands.
hands.
You've been grading me.
Hype popcorn? Oh, redeemed another hydrate, my guy.
Give me that water. I'm so fucking thirsty.
You are a thirsty lad. In every sense of the term.
I haven't drank enough water.
That wasn't specifically what I was implying, but you know.
I haven't. What do you want me to say something
actually, yeah,
worse?
You've been grading me?
You've been grading me?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path.
Why?
You need to see
As all
what the
Jedi
dark side
are.
represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
No. You see, it's only to somebody who has been pushed to the extreme of wanting or being told that they cannot experience any kind of emotions would feel the temptation of being pushed to the opposite extreme of feeling nothing but indulgence and passion and hedonism. But for a normal adjusted human being, I don't feel that temptation. So that is entirely a projection on your part. So why don't you shut the fuck up?
All right. What
Also,
do you?
Gobi Desert uncle.
Gobi Desert uncle. All right. What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
Actually, I just realized something. I don't know if you're still here, Harrison, but you know how just before, like a few months ago, we were talking about the comparison of why Lord of the Rings is a cosmologically is an accurate reflection of Tolkien's Catholicism, but then also showing how C.S. Lewis's Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or just like the Narnia Chronicles, is a reflection of his Protestantism, and in particular, like showing how Frodo's journey with the ring is an accurate representation of the relationship that Catholic theology has to guilt and the nature of overcoming temptation. And I just realized this point that the Jedi have about resisting the temptation of the Force is actually the very same thing. The way the Force is described is exactly the way the temptations of the devil are perceived as, you know, giving into the things that are offered to you, and it being an entity or an intelligence that, you know, promises all manner of good things, but ultimately only wants for your personal destruction or for your your corruption. And again, just like, so I don't know to what extent, like, they're not just like Calvinist, but even just like also having a dimension of Catholicism when it comes to like specifically temptation.
Yeah, that's actually
like
that's not a bad point.
Yeah, like some of the earlier Protestant formations didn't kept on some of the temptation elements, but most of Protestantism did away with temptation, or did not incorporate it as much into it. But,
Star Wars is Christianity with Buddhist characteristics. That's not entirely false.
Well, Jediism or whatever, like the Jedi Order is Christianity with with a veneer of Buddhism is more or
Yeah.
less what it is. Like
Yeah.
and it's a weird mix of different forms of Christianity, like specific, like a little bit of Catholicism here, a little bit of like
Protestantism.
Calvinism, like our Puritanism over here. So it's primarily just a Western Christian like order
It's
in a kind of like a futuristic
it's an
like setting,
amalgamation. It's just a gross
and
bastardization and an amalgamation of like Judeo-Christian beliefs, but mostly on like the Christian side of those beliefs.
it's very Christian. Like I
Yeah.
don't even say Judeo. Like it's just Christian. It's like it's a mix of various forms of Christianity with a dressed up to look like future science-y, like science fiction stuff, space opera, and then also with like a veneer of Buddhism. So it's a mess, to say the least.
Yep. All right. Anyways,
Excuse
so
me.
you seem to know this temptation very well. Let's.
I would
do
say
you need-
so.
do you
Again,
need me to be your-
she's projecting here.
I was like, oh,
Do
but
you need me to be your therapist?
Do you need a therapist? Exactly.
And
I
how
am
does
less
that make
resistant
you
to
feel?
temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Yes. Thank you, Chef Kitty, for the follow. Much appreciated. Glad
Thanks
to
for
have
the
you around.
hang. Yes, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, and I hope you enjoy your D&D. I wish we did D&D more often, Zach. But
Yeah.
alas, an inbred new age baby of 1960s, a baby boomer who loved sci. I mean, basically just describing,
That's
like that
George
is
Lucas right there.
that is the milieu in which Lucas created the Jedi. Like he
Yeah.
created them out of during like the 1960s.
I remember
like
specifically like
product of a
in-
boomer mind who liked like space opera, but like
Yeah.
especially at a time when like where the culture is already shifting to like investigate new forms of spirituality, either new age or like as being a specific movement, but like
Yeah.
or also just like Westerners learning about existing traditions from other parts of the world and just grow up, bringing them all together in some kind of like more or less incoherent mix, and then making it one of the most like popular forms of like pop culture like that we've had in the last 100 years.
Yep. I like the second. I like the second option right here. Are you saying the
saying the
light
light
side
side-
is innocent of killing?
No, of course they're or the Jedi who claim to be light side are not innocent of killing.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
Yeah, two.
yeah.
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Yeah, Harrison, I think
and-
that's a pretty good point, Harrison.
Like the spiritual curiosity on display isn't the problem. Yeah, there's a reason it resonated with so many people. It's just sometimes a very messy process, and I would say in particular Lucas's attempt to make a religious order in the form of like the Jedi was
Something very
it's
monastic
messy.
is what he wanted. He wanted something monastic, but like
It's still religious, but
well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like
an order of warrior priests, more or less, like warrior monks, like more or less, like I think would be better, like monks, but but even like his, because I think in particular, like he, I think knew to draw on them when it came to like making monks. So like many of them take vows of like celibacy, chastity, continence, like either not having sex or not having certain kinds of sex, because there is a difference between chastity and celibacy and continence. Like, so not having sex versus not having certain kinds of sex versus just not getting married.
Right.
But like, but especially if we're talking about a group of people who have superhuman abilities, I think we need to like actually rethink how we create such an organization, because we can't just go off of existing models, whether they're Buddhist or Christian, because at least in the case of Catholicism, there is a a monastic tradition to that religion. But again, it was just done without a whole lot of foresight or like higher level analysis or consideration of the implications of what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. So she just said we have to harden our hearts and do whatever is required. What, such as? Give me examples.
To stop the allure of the dark side.
Right.
I don't
Such
know.
as?
The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
All right. Good talk.
See, I'm still of the mind that I don't think there is a dark side. I think what the Jedi perceive as a dark side is just projection. It is just themselves.
Right. It's the Force manifesting them, or rather than manifesting the Force with whatever they're like feeling.
Yeah, like it's not like there's a good and a bad side of the Force, and then like you turn to one side and now you're channeling the dark side. Like no, the Force is just now projecting out that which is inside you, and you have now become dark. So there you go. Now,
it's been a very long time, but aren't you Bastila, Helena's little girl? My, how you've grown.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother.
Oh, yes, I worked for your father an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Weird. Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Be nice to the young lady that just gave you a compliment. Oh, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask if your mother's condition has improved since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you don't know. Oh dear. I just thought... I assumed that she had found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, David. Your mother is very ill, so she told me. She didn't say anything about your father, however. I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
She's here in Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You really should go see her, considering her condition. There it is.
I'm sure this is not going to be good for Bass. It's like, no, I must resist.
I guess we should go see your mom.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Alright, good.
That doesn't sound very Jedi-like of you, but, you know, whatever.
It's not, but, you know, hypocrites, a lot of them. She got ligma. Correct.
Damn. Are you prepared for the consequences of contracting ligma, Zach? I'm not sure you are.
What? What just happened?
What? I didn't see anything.
I just teleported inside the lodge. I didn't even go to the lodge.
Wow, okay.
This was supposed to happen. That human woman! I am outraged at her arrogance. You! Do all of your species place yourselves on such annoying pedestals?
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry? You should be sorry for sharing your species with that creature, I swear. Helena must be your word for pit rancor. Oh, Christ.
Wow. Helen, isn't that your mother's name?
Isn't that your mom? This is a problem.
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her? Human, you couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled into the cantina like she owned the place. Is she still there? Probably. I don't think anyone else can top her attitude, so she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there, though.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You're actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your minds. Alright, bye. Oh, we also
Does
have
that
to buy
really
them
sound like that really sound like a sick woman though, who would stroll into
into a cantina, into a bar.
cantina? Yeah, like with that level of like arrogance. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
quite sound like a sick dying woman.
Yeah.
But
Anyways,
we'll see.
we gotta
Or
buy
I'll
this
see.
moisture evaporator. What do you want them for?
To give to the sand people. Like no, we're not gonna say that. They want them
I'm-
dead.
We could say that's not really a concern, is it? That one?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I suppose not. Wouldn't have mattered. Well, let me tell you what I have then. Two of them. They only produce one model right now. 400 credits for the pair. Great.
How many do we need?
We only need the two. Like, this is gonna be enough.
Okay.
So we can just
Are
take
they
them.
big? How big are they?
They're small enough to fit in our inventory, so don't worry about it.
They'll fit in our hammer space. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Great, we did it. We have the MacGuffin.
Awesome.
So now we gotta go to the cantina, deal with Basil's mom. We could also do the swoop racing now that we're here. That's what I was hoping to find. Trigger the Basila's mom quest, so that we'd have a reason to come back.
Cantina then instead of the swoop race thing.
Okay.
Where is the La Cantina? Jawa.
All the way over here.
The Egg McMuffin.
There she
Sounds
is.
delicious.
There.
Helena.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother, but don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
Wow, like she's got a real attitude.
Right. I don't know. What? Number one question mark?
Sure, one.
Yeah, my mom's dead, bitch.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by
Help
telling
me,
me what
Pam.
you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
E-girl drama for
What
real.
is it? What is the holocron again? Remind me.
The holocron, that's a little thing that like just stores data. It's like a futuristic thumb drive.
Thumb drive. Why don't you get a holocron yourself? Well, obviously, why? Because she wants her husband's. Why don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila? How about 2?
I think 2 is good.
What remains would there be? Crate dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
Why don't you get the holocron yourself, Helena?
Alright.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
Well, he already asked that. What is the mother's sickness?
Yep.
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Uncle. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Christ.
Well, we were gonna go that way anyway, because we needed to give the vaporizers or.
Tim, I should play this game, huh? Yeah, you should, Nick. It's really good.
Hello, Nick, and welcome. Are they called vaporizers? Or...
The evaporators, the moisture evaporators.
Evaporators. I was like, not vaporizers, like evaporators. Yeah. Like I was like, that didn't sound like the right term.
Okay, so while we're here, right before we finish, I want to do all the swoop shit. Just get out of the way. These races shouldn't take very much time. Hopefully, I can do all of it in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
I just want to get all this done. I want to finish the main quest in Tatooine and be done with Tatooine forever.
You want to be done.
Yes. All right. Cool. So, let's.
What a fat fucking slug.
Yeah. Look, there he is. All right. Nobody. What do you want? Handouts? Go dig. Oopsies. There we go. Go dig a mine.
Exactly. Show some respect, you overgrown slug.
I'm just looking for information. Can you help? Only interested in racing, get enough beggars. Nothing special. You race? Maybe you want to swoop? Yeah, I raced on Terrace. I won the season opener there. You and 12 other liars. Now everyone is a champion.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Now you are a champion and travel with a Jedi. Does the story get bigger with every telling?
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books this backwater track.
Yep. Okay, enough of the funny stuff. You think you're a racer, you'll be one. You have your own bike? I do have my own bike. It's on my ship. You got a bike, then you can race. I don't care about experience as long as you get onto the track. If you crash and burn, that's your problem. I just need warm bodies. Oh god. Maintenance.
Don't we just love the huts and their excessive extortionism? It's
right. All right.
Best.
Why not drop the fee? No racers mean no crowds. Suppose you're right, but I'm not dropping the whole amount. 50 credits. Fine. Take your. He's a hut. I don't think that I can force persuade him. So let's just pay the $50. Shows you mean business.
Force not work on him?
No, because his huts are incredibly strong-minded. Force persuade only works on the weak-minded.
Yeah, this fucking tiny brain fools, which would just be what most people then. It seems like our force persuade works on most people.
Set me up with a race. All races pay the same. All races pay the same before each fish is race. 100 credits. I already paid a maintenance fee. The fee is. I'm investing in riders. Also need to see profit now. Will you negotiate?
Okay.
I'll put it a good show. I will extend this discount to you. You won't get this discount again. All right. $23.90.
Good enough.
It is.
Do it then. Now this is pod racing.
All right.
Is this technically pod racing or not?
It's swoop racing. It's different. It's like kind of sort of the same, but it's also different. All right.
It's
23.
the same, but not the same.
It's the same, but it's really not. Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't really help me, but
I know lead to be what? 23. 23. Got it. All right. That was easy.
Whew.
Cool.
Very
Did that.
Close.
But I did it.
Very nice, very nice.
I walk in and everyone goes, and then everyone claps. All right.
First
All right, what sort of business do you need help with? I make money off of sending good racers. Good ones, not great ones. I want them young and stupid. Jesus Christ. I've got one. Nico
Damn.
Senbi. Great potential. Only started racing a year ago and loves it. He lives for it now.
Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
What I want is simple. I want Nico to sign a contract with me, and I want you to convince him. I'll pay well. Okay, why won't he
also be so uncomfortably close to his face?
I don't know, man. I don't make
Why won't
this
he
game.
sign?
The deal basically says that I fund his bike repairs, but in return I take a hefty cut of his winnings.
That isn't fair. On Terrace, you had to give a cut to the Swoop Gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
He knows it's harsh, but he can't afford to go pro on his own and he doesn't want to give up racing. I've got him where I want him. I just need you to give him a little push in the right direction. Or a big shove.
God. Can we
I
just
think you
can we just gut this creature with our lightsaber? Like,
I mean,
just
we could
do the
just
universe a service.
Just do the thing. I think you should give him a better deal. You're not going to pull that typical swoop jockey attitude, are you? This is business, and I know what's best. What do you care whether I make money off the kid or not? He wants to race, and you'll get paid. We all win. Ooh, treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors your races are rigged.
Damn.
You wouldn't. That would be bad. Very bad. Even rumors like that could keep me out of the pro circuit. Alright, I'll give him a better deal and make it back in the long run, I guess. You, of course, are not getting paid.
Whatever.
Now they did it. Now I can go back and talk to...
Don't fucking care.
You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata.
Right, okay, shut up.
Don't know how much longer I'll be around.
Shut up. Alright. I talked to Mata about you.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business.
Shut up.
Maybe if you were better on the...
Shut up.
Wow, shut the fuck up, dude. We just helped you.
Alright. Alright. So we have to win all the races before we can tell them the good news. So let me pop into the quick save so I don't lose money.
Let's win
let's
those
talk about
races.
Soup racing. Submit the race. There we go. I didn't see what the tiered money was, but
Well, just do it as fast as you
race.
can.
Yep.
Look at those bamfoots.
The thing about it is it gets very difficult to like.
You're not racing against anyone. Does this really count as racing? You're only racing
It's
with
a-
clock.
I mean, I would. Okay, I think that was good enough. I would argue that's still racing. Time trial, time racing. I don't
Technically,
know.
but like it's not as fun as like racing against someone.
I guess. And then everybody clapped.
Yay!
Alright. My local pro. You've already ruined Yukaril. Okay, I'll be back later. Let me quick save. Oops, let me turn the shield on. Let me quick save again. Yes, alright, let's swoop.
What's the next race?
Alright.
Actually, look at the time.
22:51. I beat that last time.
Okay.
22:51. I can do that. I think it's the last one is really hard. The last one is really difficult if I remember correctly.
It's the same track each time.
It's the same track each time. Track doesn't change. Okay, that was a mistake. Alright, that's fine. That's not gonna cost me the race.
Yes, it will. You're gonna fail. You're gonna lose.
Nope. Did it. 22:51, 22:36, baby.
Guess you get it this time.
By a fucking nut hair, dude.
Nut hair specifically?
Shattered my track record and took tier 3. Yep. That was it. Alright, cool. I'll be back later. Alright, I did it.
How many more tiers are there? Or was that it?
That was it. I
I
talked to
suppose
Mata.
you've got a right to know track business.
Yes. I convinced Mata to
You
give you a
did?
better contract.
Now I can take my butt.
Yep. Okay. When do you think you'll be
Hard
leaving?
to tell.
Okay, bye.
Thanks again.
I did it. That was the entire swoop racing arc. We just did it.
Hell
3
yeah.
races, got a better deal, got some bonds, and with these bonds,
So then what's left to do on Tatooine besides going and doing the thing about the father and also the Sand People?
the father, the Sand People, Griff,
Oh yeah, we still gotta find Griff.
You're the one. You beat Zorus Bafka's time. I'll have to get your auto print. My auto print.
What?
You're fast for a human, and once the races are running regular again, you'll be famous. Well, maybe you will. You start winning on the real tour. I want to be able to say I saw you when you were starting out. How about it? Sure,
I
scan
remember
away.
losing my mind getting first in all the super races in the galaxy.
Yep. I think they're only.
Is it really hard?
There are only 3 circuits. There's Taurus, there's Tatooine, and there's Manon. There are only 3 circuits. That's it.
But is it generally hard to get first in all of them?
Yeah, it can be really frustrating. Okay,
Well,
how many?
That didn't seem too hard for you, at least, like doing this one.
Nope. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to see how
good.
many.
Zach.
99. I have 120 racing bonds.
And what do
60
we do
credits.
with these bonds?
We're gonna go sell them.
Or just some
Something you want?
quick cash?
Yeah.
Nothing to buy.
We're gonna sell them. We're gonna sell them for $720. No, $7,200. There we go.
$7,200.
60 credits a piece.
American dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck up once and you lose.
I think the Manon one is the hardest. Like, if you don't hit all of the, if you don't hit all the pads, then you're just fucked.
Damn, why does Moobot put even more here? Like,
I don't know. You need to do it perfectly. Yeah. Let's level up because I would like to do that.
Do it.
That doesn't help, but putting one more into wisdom does. That's a +2 modifier.
I'll just tell Mel, so that you don't have to worry about it, Zach. I'm gonna just tell Mel.
Oh, big preach. Thank you. Let's get that heal. No more powers remaining, but I need to get armor. I need to get speed valid. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see if she can do like fix Moobot for us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So that way you don't have to be bothered. And
yeah.
You can just relax.
I am relaxed. Look at me.
Well, relax also, you know, because you're still feeling a little under the weather.
I am. Dude, I don't know. You can still hear it on my voice, right? It's pretty bad.
I actually heard it in your nose a little bit earlier, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bastila, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just because you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Got him.
So she did a stoop to such a childish move then, I see.
Absolutely. Okay.
That's funny.
I think we can just walk in the sand people on the cliff. Okay.
Bastila very much is stuck up.
Very much so. Like, literally the worst.
Hell yeah, our Force running. Now run past these idiots. Quickly, don't let them see you.
I'm just gonna go around the other
basically invisible. I heard sand people. I heard the her.
What sucks is like their head plates aren't. I forgot. I remember their head plates being worth more than 24, but I guess I'm wrong. That sucks. At least the racing bonds are worth a lot. Sell all those puppies, and then we're in a place to buy a lot of the shit that the guy on Yavin has, which is good.
Yavin, sand people territory.
Okay, we have
mission. They shouldn't attack us now. Do we need mission?
Yeah, we do.
Why my mission?
Acknowledgement.
Why do we need mission?
Oh, where's her brother?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Because I know we need the droid. The droid will help us, like, you know, communicate.
Yeah, and the Sand People shouldn't attack us now that we've stated our intentions. We'll just run past all
I
this
wasn't
shit.
sure there for a second. You know, it definitely doesn't make you look good when you run into their camp with your sword drawn. Like, I'm
man.
ready to fight.
I'm always ready for action. Like, trip and fall.
Just as long as that doesn't include, you know, killing them.
It does
but
not.
Whatever.
Even through the layered wrappings, you can tell the Sand People were as disgusted by your presence amongst these people. This guard doesn't appear to have honored to have the job of greeting us. Okay. Tell them we have the moisture
converter. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Very good.
Yeah.
And let's see what the chieftain has to say about us bringing the evaporators.
Seems that he is surprised you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
That even said we wouldn't even let us inside if we didn't have them.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, tell him we have the vaporate. The evaporators. I can't fucking speak of it.
Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation.
Cool.
The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
I am tired of this. Attack him. I have a few questions for him. We gotta ask about her brother.
We got it.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Alright.
Starman, ask about captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, fuck.
Ask if he knows about Mission's brother Griff, or a Twi'lek, I guess. Be more.
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Yes, I know you're itching to always kill people, but, you know.
We have other questions, I think.
Okay, sure, other questions.
We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course.
Bruh.
Well, we are looking for the star map. Do you think he might know?
Probably.
Ask about the star map.
Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Oh, damn. Crate dragon, what is it? How do I pass?
Translation.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
Cool. Alright, let's get out of here then.
It's worth asking about the culture. Because you had the questions yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Tell me the history of your clan. Why do they hustle the outsiders? I mean, we know why they're hostile to outsiders. That's goes without saying. But yeah, tell me the history of your clan then.
Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Oh.
All right, well, fuck it.
Ask if we can meet the storyteller then.
Translation.
Will we be permitted to speak with this storyteller?
Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
How could I prove I am a worthy warrior?
Translation. Translation. He doesn't know, Master. His people usually kill outsiders. Since you are an outsider yourself, that would not suffice. Translation. The greatest challenge for a warrior is to face a great dragon, the largest predator on Tatooine. Fight one of those, and bring back a dragon discussed. I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing.
Yes, I know, and you would love to kill him in response, but sure, we could. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean we could find a crate dragon? We already know that. So
yeah.
So I guess then we go over to like where the star map is, defeat the crate dragon there, take its pearl and bring it back here.
Yep.
Simple enough.
Simple as.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else we need to ask, we can probably skedaddle, right?
Let's get out of here.
Translation. We are free to leave.
And now we're in here. Okay, so there's something I forgot to do. But so here's here it is. We're like almost 4 hours. So here's what I'm thinking.
3 3/4 hours, yeah. Let's at least get like, can we just do the stuff that we need to do here? Like, let's get let's get Griff.
Because I need to do something else. There's something else that we need to do here that I haven't triggered yet. And we need to go back to Anchorhead to trigger it. We need to go talk to somebody in Anchorhead. But so here's what I'm thinking. If I can map, I can. Return, hit yes. Okay. Show.
Teleport to the Ebon Hawk.
Let's pop a save. Talk to Jawa. Let's pop a save. I think this is a good place to stop.
Okay.
Because we're about to finish the planet. We're about to be done with this planet for good, as far as I know.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else that happens on Tatooine. Yeah, we're good. Like, we just do these things and we're good to go. So if you're down, we can do that more later. I also probably need to rest my voice. I've been talking for an obscene amount of time.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. This was good. We got a lot accomplished today.
We did a lot. I feel great. I'm gonna go take more Dayquil and.
Well, you don't feel great physically, but you do feel great emotionally.
Yeah, I feel fulfilled. Yes, I'm gonna go take some drugs.
Oh, you're filled, all right, Zach.
Okay, let's call it. Thank you all for hanging. This was very fun. I enjoyed this. We will find some time to finish Tatooine either this week or next week. So.
Yeah, I guess depending on how you're feeling on like Friday or something.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Until then, thank y'all and laters.
Bye-bye.